The following podcast was recorded October 25th, 2025. The events that transpired were real. This is the story of how Mike Vinci was horribly molested.
I was?
Oh, you will be, baby. Perfect.
Hello, you beautiful freaks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Frequels. I'm your host, DJ Leeson, and with me today is my co-host, the man with the most, Mr. Rory Coloresi. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
What's new?
Nothing I can say into a microphone.
Oh, okay. So it's more of like a private conversation?
I've crossed some lines this week.
Okay.
I never thought I was gonna
Like
do some of these things.
like lines at the register or like
Legally
in the supermarket?
speaking, I should not be on the streets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You crossed lines on the streets.
I think you'll be hearing about it shortly on the news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't need to get into it.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
The
But
truth will come out
eventually.
eventually.
Okay,
Hell
good.
of a week.
It's a hell of a drug.
Shit.
Shit. And with us today, he's back, the man behind the mask, Mr. Mike Vinci. What's up, buddy? I miss you.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm very happy to be back.
We're happy to have you back.
Yeah.
It's
So
been
pumped
too
to have you
long.
back. Yeah.
Was it since Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the
yeah.
last one.
Yeah, because we did that twofer of, you
Yeah.
know, the two classics of Leprechaun 4 in space,
Yes.
quickly followed up by Texas Chainsaw.
Same
Yeah.
movie.
Same movie, basically.
Yeah.
That's why we did them back to back.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just like, hey, they're the same goddamn thing anyways. Let's
Yeah.
just bump out to.
I just remember Vince just loving Leprechaun 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was really surprised by because I thought he was going to be like, I fucking hate you guys. You know? But
He throws some surprises our way every so often where I'm like, oh, he's going to rip into this movie. And he's just
Yeah.
kind of like, well, it's pretty good.
guys, I was on board. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, really? Like Leprechaun 4 of all
That's-
movies.
That's what got you? Fair enough.
You felt like you didn't see this before with Jason X? No. He was like,
I feel like he liked Jason X.
I think, yeah, I think he did. I think I recall him liking Jason X and liking Leprechaun 4, hating. Basically the other day he admitted he hated the Howling 3.
Yep.
The marsupials.
He
He's
said
like,
there was life before Howling 3 and life after. I think that like laid the groundwork for him leaving the show.
Yeah, he was like, do I have to really sit through more movies like this?
Like he's just picturing it, looking at his kids, and he's just like, they're growing up so fast, and this is what I'm wasting my time doing, talking about the marsupials.
Yeah.
I think he made the wrong call personally.
Yeah, personally, yeah.
I mean, like kids grow up all the time.
Right. Yeah.
All the time.
They
All
do
the time.
all the time,
Every day.
Every day.
every friggin' day.
Kids are
if
just
they're
grown
lucky.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's real selfish.
Yeah. Fucking bastard.
I would rather watch Howling 3 than watch my own kids grow up. If I could ever find them.
Yeah.
If they
They're
ever
out
find
there.
you, you mean?
If you're listening out there right now, just don't.
What?
The
He
encounter.
does want you to listen. He doesn't want you to find
Yeah,
you.
I want
Right.
your money, but like, here's the thing. The encounter that you think you're gonna have with me, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be very disappointing. You're gonna be in therapy because I'm gonna say things.
And Roy never admits to having kids either.
No.
Well, a lot of times it's like people are like, "Hey, Rory, do you have kids?" And you're like, "Most likely."
I'm like Maniac, and It's Always Sunny. No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah. I mean, these are all true though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
If you don't have a blood test, don't bother.
Don't even waste our time.
Yeah.
But Mike, what's new, man? What's happening? For people that don't know, we always plug Mike Vinci in Shantytown.
because they designed our websites where you could buy our shirts and all that cool stuff.
Which he urged you to consider doing, and then if you do, say, pick up one of the shirts, sweatshirts, hats, whatever, take a picture of yourself sporting it, do something funny, and send it to us, and we will put it up on all the socials.
Yeah, absolutely.
People will know what kind of embarrassing stuff you listen to.
Like, oh, did they listen to this?
Oh my god!
But yeah, no, dude. Thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Like setting everything up. It looks awesome. And so I know you've probably been busy doing that for a million people.
Yeah.
And how many how many websites at this point do you think you probably set up? Just you, not like Shantytown, but
just me.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is probably on. I don't know. We'll call it at least 50. I mean,
Yeah,
50?
that's what,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because you're like, yeah, you know, I just did this and I did that.
Yeah.
And
the thing is that like there's the amount of websites that I've built, but at a certain point we start having the other developers on our team do those things, and I'm more delegating and stuff. So like as what we're bringing in, that's cool, and it's like we're busy. And it's really exciting to see some of the stuff that we're able to produce and put out there into the world, and we're doing something real cool right now.
And
that's
also the
about as
Freakles
much as I can tell
website.
you. Cool.
yeah.
He's doing all this great stuff and our website.
And our website.
And then there's that.
yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have like direct links to porn on our site, and I was kind of upset by that, but that's okay.
We had a list.
But they were like good links though.
Right? Yeah. No.
Although there is that weird thing when you go on the Freakles website, there's like that "Are you 18?" thing that pops up.
Are you 18? No, but dude, so yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, and like what you do is fascinating. It's awesome, like because you give people this opportunity to build their products, right? Like whatever that product is, and I feel like you guys give like that extra platform and that thing that's really needed to reach that broader audience and stuff.
Yeah, for sure, and that was definitely where Shantytown started with my wife, San Mardelli. When she started, it was a lot more of, you have a small business, let's get you out there and do more for you. And what's fun is that we're still capable of doing that and working with people like that.
Yeah.
But it's also grown to be this whole new monster, and it's like that's the thing that's fun is that I was actually just having this conversation with her, is that there's not really a ceiling on what you can continue to learn, like in this realm of marketing and design. Like there's so much more with technology advancing. You just keep on taking these new steps and bigger steps to accomplish things.
Yeah.
And try new things. Yeah.
That's incredible. And then you guys also design, like do graphic design and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And you have made logos for people and stuff too.
Yeah, it's there's probably some local stuff that I just not remembering that Sam has definitely done before. But like, that's what's really fun about having the designers on our team and just like the different perspectives of what they'll produce. It's awesome. And what's Marywood? Is that the college that's close to here? Yeah. That's where Sam went, and that's where we've gotten like our designers have come from there
really?
too. So we're also we love having that come through as well.
Yeah,
because that's
awesome.
local.
Yeah. I love that because they could it's like local, but then they have somewhere where they can have a job that is for that field specifically. So that's awesome that you guys like provide that for so many people.
Yeah. Can we have a job? We don't have skills.
Sorry, we're not hiring right now.
Shit.
But anyone else that's looking for a job?
I have like minimal typing skills.
Oh, perfect. That's right. We're right there.
I
Can
could
I
do
do
like
anything? I don't know.
I could do like
Probably not.
I have this really cool record. I could do 100 words in an hour.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is a record.
Yeah. They said that only one person ever managed to achieve this.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if they were impressed what the expression was.
It was
I'm not a
probably
mind reader.
disgust, but
No, they seem like
They
I
were
mean they were like
laughing-
literally you're the only person that's ever managed to pull this off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can confirm they were laughing at you, not
with you. Yeah,
Well,
and that's
then I
important.
guess.
That's important. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be adding somebody to my revenge list.
Yeah,
It's getting long.
and so I obviously we always plug stuff at the end, but say people are listening right now, and they're like, "Oh, where can I find this website? What is the website?"
Shantytowndesign.com. That's the place. Shantytowndesign.com.
What's it
That's
called,
awesome.
AJ?
Shantytowndesign.com.
All right, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I mess up sometimes and I say Shanty Hill for some reason.
I've heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
I've heard.
And I'm always like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Our stocks are plummeting.
Watch out for the lawsuit. It's coming.
Yeah, I
It'd be
know.
funny if there was like a Shanty Hill design that like and
They're
they're
like,
like
those bastards.
they're like soaring
just
right now
blowing-
because each week
They're just blowing up. They're like,
getting this free press.
This
But they're like
podcast,
really but they're
we
like
don't even know these guys.
but they're like really bad people.
Yeah. They just dump toxic waste into cereal bowls of children.
Shanty Hill design. Wow.
Wow.
You
No,
can't
but
buy this kind of press.
no, I get it. No, but no, I like sometimes I'll say it and then Rory goes, "You might want to say that again," and I'm like, "Oh, damn it!"
I'm like,
No,
"Take two."
I have gotten better though. I've been doing a lot better.
Mike, he's
And I
gotten
always-
worse.
but I
so much
always
worse.
appreciate hearing it. Just shanty. I think even just having that shanty in there, like
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, every episode we always plug it.
Yeah.
And the website and
Yep.
stuff too. So, but yeah,
We call you our Da Vinci.
I love it.
yeah.
Just
So-
like he was my great uncle, so I get it.
Oh my God.
Great.
Leo.
Yeah, it's Uncle Leo.
Shit.
Uncle Leonardo?
That's what I used to call him.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know there's a turtle named after him?
I know. No,
Yeah.
he's named after the turtle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the turtles came first?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Weird.
Sweet.
You know, I
That's
really
the
hope
subtitle. Ancient. Like
I really
Yeah.
hope that I do something with my life down the road. Somebody names their turtle after me, like
Yeah.
a cartoon character, like a Jackrabbit.
Like
Jackrabbit Rory.
That's cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Or like,
I just can't see it.
no,
I just
it's my track record that lets you understand that I probably
just-
won't accomplish anything.
just don't see it, man.
Every
I
single
don't
time
think
I
that's
see,
your future, buddy.
every single time I see Mike, I'm like, I've got all these great ideas with no follow through.
Yeah. That's all right.
That's what it is.
We just don't see it, buddy.
It's okay. I'll go back to drinking.
So, like one thing we like to do, we talk about movies we've seen recently. So, Mike, let's start with you. What are some movies you've watched recently?
Yeah. Well, so I pretty much stuck to October being every day was at least one horror movie.
Nice.
So a couple of the newer ones that I hadn't seen before: Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Mr. Crockett, which
Okay.
is like a
heard of
Hulu
that.
one.
Yeah.
But Clown in the Cornfield, man, good slasher. If you guys haven't seen it,
It was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, it was fun.
It was fun.
really cool.
And it's
the
open.
girl is insanely good in that movie. It's a Shudder film, and the lead actress, I don't know her name offhand, but she's really
Doesn't
good.
sound like she made much of an impression on you.
Well, I've never seen her work before, but she was great in this
I
movie.
see.
I just don't
Yeah.
remember girl names. All right.
I don't know girl names,
That
right?
tracks.
Rory?
That tracks.
Way up. But no, go ahead.
But no, I just I liked it. It was slasher is definitely my favorite horror subgenre for
Yes.
sure.
It's lots of
seeing-
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Mr. Crockett, it's on Hulu. I don't know if it's like a Hulu specific movie, but it's like the idea that like a kids show host, like he sees when kids are in need of a savior, but
Yeah.
it's a horror movie, so like he comes through and he just kidnaps them and maybe murderizes his parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds pretty interesting.
It is pretty creepy. Yeah.
I have
Neat.
to check that out. Yeah, that actually sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. But yeah, those are two of the newer ones that, like, the ones that I hadn't seen before that I've watched
Yeah.
this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some classic ones you've watched?
I was on a Stephen King kick, so I watched Misery, Christine.
Nice.
The Shining, obviously, Doctor Sleep. There's just those classics like that. So,
Is there any certain movies that make you have to watch for Halloween?
yeah,
No matter what.
and it's coming up this week though. But like, I have to. Same with on Friday the 13th. Anytime that comes up, I have to watch a Friday the 13th movie.
Yes.
Halloween, I'm gonna have to watch at least one Halloween movie. And I'm stuck on which one it's gonna be this year.
Halloween Resurrection.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but there's also Halloween 4.
Oh,
Watch Halloween 4.
Halloween
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
do that.
Halloween 4.
Yeah.
Or the original Halloween.
I know, right?
Anything but Halloween Resurrection.
Oh, come on.
What might happen is I'm gonna say, okay, I'll watch the first one, and then I'll watch the whole franchise. You know,
Yeah, and that's fine.
yeah, because that's what happened with Scream. I was like, oh, I want to watch the first one, and then I watched all 6
Yeah.
and one of the shows.
Nice.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it? I think it's season 3 of the show.
Yeah,
That's
where
actually good.
Is the actual ghost face
Right, yeah,
mask and
yeah.
stuff. Not
Yeah, they had
the
like a weird
one.
face thing going on there.
Yeah, it was like a melted face or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got this established classic mask. Let's go a completely different
Let's
direction.
get rid of that. Yeah.
Let's go something real generic and confusing.
That wasn't important to the movie or anything, was it?
No.
The ghost face mask?
Nah.
We don't need that.
We don't need that. Talking about Scream, I just saw a really cool fan theory kind of thing where it talked about that Billy Loomis's father, Mr. Loomis, might have been the one to orchestrate everything and like kind of push his son to really do all the killings. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
But did you see Scream 6?
Yeah, I know, but I feel like for me, I just because even like Scream 3, I was not too crazy.
Oh, yeah.
about.
Scream 3 is where it's the
Yeah, the
brother, and he's
brother
like,
and
I'm the
stuff.
one that orchestrated it. So,
I just-
okay. I follow
Roman.
Yeah, Roman, but
Yeah.
I always loved just that Billy and Stu.
Yeah.
We're just like, and Billy's like, you know what we should do? Let's kill our friends.
Hey, to be fair though, if you can still think of it that way though, because Roman says
Yeah.
that they just need a little bit of direction.
Right.
So like Billy and Stu could have been like, we want to do it this way.
Yeah.
And then Roman was like, whatever, fuck you,
Yeah.
just cover your tracks.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, no, I just I love Scream. I'm a huge Scream fan.
I love it.
Yeah, that's I think at this table we are
Yeah,
big
we're all
Scream
like
fans.
Scream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 I
What's
feel like
your-
if you love horror movies, you like Scream a lot
Yeah.
because it speaks to you
Yeah.
as a fan.
I mean, I know we were saying this off air, but EJ made a great point earlier today of like Scream really feels like our generation's in
yes.
to like the type of fans that we are,
Right,
and what we evolved
absolutely.
into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
100%.
I agree with that 100%. Like,
Yeah.
we're all Randy.
Yeah, absolutely. And even
I always think of
like-
myself as a Mrs. Loomis, but that's fine.
You have the look.
I do. I wear that white
Debbie
suit all the
Salt.
time.
Debbie Salt.
Yeah, Debbie Salt.
My son. What is your favorite or least favorite Scream?
Least favorite Scream. I mean, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
can
like
see that.
some of the connective tissue a little bit, but like,
Yeah, so it used to be 3, like for me, but then now I've become like such a huge fan of it post everything.
Yeah.
And especially with like the new movies that came out, I really like Scream 3 a lot. But now my least favorite's probably 6.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you rank them?
It's probably like 1 through 6. Oh no. You know what? I kind of like
The hell kind of ranking is that?
like my first favorite is 1 and it goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like, you know what though? I hate the opening of 4.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
hate it so
come
much.
on, yeah, because they already tread on the concept of it being an opening of a stab movie.
Right.
Wait, so wait, 4. What is 4's opening? Yeah,
4
it's with
yeah.
Kristen
Like
Bell. It's over
Yeah,
and
it's like-
over and over, right?
It's like 3 or 4 stab movies
Yeah.
in a row. and
I'm
it's just
sorry.
like-
I thought that was really clever.
the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah.
Then, like every time I go to watch this movie, I'm like, "Man, this takes a long time."
I know, but
now."
it's still
I don't
fun
know.
though.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I remember seeing that in the theater for the first time. At the very first stab movie,
Yeah.
everybody's watching it, they're into it, and then it's revealed that it's a fake thing, and everyone in the theater just started laughing, and it was like fun.
Yeah.
You know?
It's my, out of all the movies, it's my least favorite opening.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's my least favorite.
Okay, that's fair.
I think out of the sequels, number 2 is my favorite at the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
I do like Cotton Weary's opening. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I do like 6. I loved the idea of seeing the killer like right away, like,
And they blew it.
and then they blew it. I wish it kind of kept going that direction
Yeah.
where the audience knew, but whatever. It was still cool. But
Yeah, I remember
tell you-
being
yeah.
in the theater and seeing that reveal, and
Yeah.
turning to Sam and being like, "Oh shit!" Right away, we know.
Yeah.
like, we're
Which
just
would've
gonna be
been
able to
really
follow him
cool.
this whole time. Yeah,
Yeah.
That would have been a
Yeah.
great movie.
yeah.
I
Like,
know.
especially like if they went about it in a way where like that character was really trusted by the main characters,
Yeah.
and you know that there's just like this time bomb in there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
One on my order,
yeah.
I think I would go 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 5. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. When you get to those last 2, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's what's the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, there's like moments from the 2 that and characters that I like, but overall they're probably my least.
Yeah,
favorites,
I dislike them like because like I have a lot of hope for this new one because Kevin Williamson.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like.
I'm just like fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Again-
hoping he does like a new Nightmare. I always thought that would be a great idea to bring everybody from the Screamcast in.
Yeah.
And there's a real killer tracking each of them down, and they're like, well, it's got to be fucking Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard. And then they go to them, and Skeet Ulrich is like, nah, man, I'm making that Riverdale money. And then
Check out River Dudes.
no, I'm just kidding.
That's a
But-
weird plug. All right.
but I would love to see like a new Nightmare situation. But if that doesn't happen, I'm sure Kevin Williamson has something brilliant. He's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
I've heard rumors that it's something to do with like using AI.
Oh, that's cool.
And
yeah.
like no, but I think that's actually kind of interesting because it's a really good way to kind of bring in like some past faces and like fuck with Sid.
Right.
And honestly, like that's been my biggest problem with these last 2 movies is that like Sid is absolutely at this point, I would say that this is probably fair that she's the best final girl
Yeah.
because nothing has really ever tarnished her title. She doesn't do like those last like 3 Halloween movies where Jamie Lee kind of took a hit from me
Right.
because her character sucks in those movies. But like I love Sid still, so I like the idea of them bringing her back and she's at the forefront of the movie again, and you can pull in those old faces just to kind of torment her a little bit and actually kind of make it more emotional and stuff.
And I feel like what's really cool about all of the Scream movies, they always try to tackle something that is topical
Relevant,
in the
yeah.
Yep.
movie industry. And I think AI is like a huge, a topic in terms of
yeah.
like what's going on in Hollywood.
How they utilize it though is
so-
going to be the question.
Yeah.
If that's what they do, I
Right.
just know that like Kevin Williamson, like I trust him more than who the fuck did the last 2? Radio Silence was that
Yes.
they were.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Like those guys, like I'm not saying. Just put this up front. I don't hate those last 2 movies. Like I can appreciate them in like a certain kind
They're
of way.
good installments, but on the weaker side of it.
Yeah, and it's still a very consistent franchise. Wes Craven had like an energy to his movies.
Yes.
And these ones, like I don't think the characters are very interesting. I don't really care about any of them. And then like.
Was it Jenna Ortega because she rewrote?
Well, yeah, she. Jenna, I'm still
It's been a
still
while.
waiting.
That's a good callback. It's been a while for that.
I'm waiting, Jenna. But you wait and see. But yeah, so I'm excited for 7. I think it's going to be a step up from the last 2. What's your ranking, Mike? And then we can jump into what else.
Yeah, I would call it. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So we're all kind of in the same area.
Yeah.
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 We like. It seems like we all favor the days of old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean for sure. Like if there were only just those 3 movies, I'd still rewatch it every
Yeah.
week. Like
Oh,
it's still
yeah.
like
the energy. There's something about that trio of like Dewey and Gale.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And Sid.
And I still
Love
fucking hate what they did with Dewey in that fifth one. I mean, like, I get... Okay, here's the thing. I'm not saying that you shouldn't kill Dewey.
Yeah,
That's not my argument. It's how stupid it's done. Like...
Yeah, he didn't have to stay.
Well, here's the thing. Like, he could die. That's fine. Have him die in character. Like, have him die doing something to protect Gale or Sid. Don't, like, essentially get the upper hand on the killer and then just decide to walk back and unload your gun in the process so you can have a cool trailer moment and then just get stabbed to death. Like, it was so, like, anticlimactic for me. He's just been around too long for it to be so flat.
Yeah.
And, like, I just didn't feel what I should have felt from losing a character like Dewey, because I think we all love Dewey.
Dewey's one of my favorite horror movie characters.
Yeah.
You know?
But I would have loved it if, like, I don't know, maybe you think like Gale's about to bite it, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe they are having trouble in their marriage. I hate the fact that they're like, they just completely write that out. They're just like, well, they got divorced and he left. Dewey doesn't leave.
Yeah, I feel like...
Dewey's not the guy to leave. That's what's so special about him. He's always there for you.
Yeah.
So, like, that was weird. But, like, I would have liked it if, like, there was some scene where, like, you just thought Gale's just about to bite it, and then Dewey comes in and he takes
Saves it,
that
man.
blade for her. And
Yeah.
and I just think it would have been, like, really emotional to see him die in front of a character that knew him rather than these characters that are new and I don't care about. They're
Right.
mourning the character that other characters should have, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of just glossed over to an extent. Like it
Yeah.
really wasn't that big of a topic for a franchise death like that.
No.
Yeah. Because he is kind of like a Dr. Loomis, right?
Yeah.
And so to just be like, he's gone, you know?
Yep.
You know, like in the Force Awakens when Han bites it, and then at least you have Chewie in the room,
Yeah.
and like you're just kind of like, okay, like I'm feeling the Wookiee's pain. You don't care as much about like Rey reacting to it because she's like,
I've known him for a few days.
I've known him for a few hours,
Why him?
but like you see
Of all the
Chewie.
people.
That was the only part of that scene that really like I thought was terribly emotional, just because it was like, you know, they, like Han's dog just watched him die. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of what it is, and it's like, oh, that's the
How
worst.
dare you.
goddamn. Yeah, it's kind of like
Chewie?
that.
His
Kinda
best
like,
friend, man.
he's a super advanced puppy.
Okay.
That's why I look at him.
Yeah.
I'd give him treats if I could.
Belly rubs.
Yeah.
I love him.
How about some movies you watched recently, you scumbag?
Oh my god, you're coming at me so hot. I don't appreciate this. So I've been going through the list of all the Halloween movies, and
Yes.
we got up to Halloween 3: Season of the Witch,
Nice.
and it still rocks.
It's awesome.
I'm so happy that movie has had like a resurgence of sorts. You know, I mean, it's like it's not even that it's been recent. It's like within the last like 10, 15 years, people kind of came around on it. Because when we were growing up,
Yeah.
it was I like all the Halloweens except 3. 3
Yeah.
sucks. There's no Michael.
Yeah.
Funny story about that. My sister Caitlin and I, because we're old, there was only 5 Halloweens that existed when I saw 3 for the first time. And I remember, for whatever reason, we had seen the first 2 and then 4 and 5. So we were under the impression that Michael Myers was in part 3, because why wouldn't we assume that?
Right.
So we went to a video store, and we brought it home. And we were just so pumped for another Michael Myers adventure. So it's like a half hour into the movie, and we're like,
Fuck is this
where
guy?
is he coming? Oh, he's coming. Don't worry. We kept saying that to each other. Like, don't worry, he's coming. 45 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, and I'm like,
They're really
man,
at this
he's
factory.
really giving you the Michael Myers blue balls here. There's a lot of foreplay here.
And then you get that commercial.
You get the commercial, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, wait, he's on TV? What is happening? But I remember by the end of the movie just being like, okay, what? Did I rent the wrong tape?
Yeah.
But even back then, as like a 8-9-year-old kid, the ending, I was like, that was kind of awesome. And even my friends, like, I think it was like a year later when they finally got to see it, and they were like talking about how much they hated it. Like, I was never able to be like, I don't like that movie. Like, I always always loved it, even though it was very confusing.
Yeah.
For a little kid to just be so excited to see Michael Myers, he just never shows up. He's like,
hell is this guy?
where is he? He's got other plans? Like, he couldn't show up for this one?
Did
I
he leave
understand
me
that-
too?
Yeah.
Why is Michael Myers like my dad?
Why is
He said he was going to get cigarettes.
Why is Dr. Charles pulling all this ass? Like, what's going on with that?
Halloween 3, the night Michael went out for cigarettes.
Be right back. I gotta get some smokes.
But yeah, that movie still rocks. I watched Mothra versus Godzilla,
Yes.
furthering my Godzilla adventures through Criterion.
Very cool.
Did you ever see that movie, EJ?
No, maybe. I don't even know. I'm not sure because I've watched a lot of like sci-fi channel Godzilla marathons, and I really don't.
You'd know this one
Yeah,
because it's basically like
is it with the little tiny?
yes.
Okay, yeah, I
people.
have seen it.
It's
Yeah.
so weird. It's like for everybody at home, like a giant egg washes ashore, and then these.
Oh, spoilers.
I'm so sorry, but then yeah, but this, like, it's a movie from the '60s. I don't know what the time limit is for that one.
Yeah.
But these businessmen just decide that they like own it because that's the world in which we live, I guess. So they like basically
Accurate.
like we're gonna make like an amusement park around it, and they're like really excited about all the money that they're gonna make for whatever comes out of that egg.
Yeah.
But then these two little pixie ladies show up, and they're like, "Hey, Mothra would like her egg back," and they're like, "Piss off, little ladies!" Like, "Pissed off, we will." And then they leave, and then they meet these other people who are like, "Hey, can you help us get Mothra's egg back?" And they're like, "Who's Mothra?" And then over like 20 feet away, there's just Mothra sitting on a mountain. It's this giant butterfly. I'm like, how the fuck, or moth? How the fuck did you miss that?
Just gesture.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, the giant thing on the mountain. Maybe go talk to it." But then, like, they're like, "Oh, can you help us get Mothra's egg back?" And they're like, "Well, you can't fight City Hall."
Yeah.
And so they're like, "Okay," Mothra leaves. And then Godzilla just shows up, and they're like, "Shit, maybe we need that Mothra's help." So they got to go to an island and beg for Mothra's help.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, by the way, Mothra's kind of dying right now." They're like, "What the fuck help is she going to be?" But she flies in. She gives up a good fight.
Yeah, she does.
It's what I'm getting at. It's very weird. It's such a weird movie, and I loved every goddamn second of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are there like twin pixie ladies?
That's what I remember the most from the movie.
It would
and
have to be.
Yeah, like because it was like most of them are very
Similar.
similar, and oh, maybe this could happen. And then I just remember being like, what's going on with those two? Like, I don't understand.
Everyone's just cool with it too. It's
Yeah, I was just like,
oh,
what's the origin of those two? Because they never really
No, they
dive
don't
into,
explain it.
like where they came from and stuff. So that's okay. Because there's like, how many Godzilla movies are there actually?
They're still counting.
Yeah. Okay. So
jury's
like,
still out.
yeah. So I just remember watching like the sci-fi marathons, and I just remember the one Mothra movie having like the two like
Pixie
little
ladies,
pixies.
and you're just
yeah.
like, what is happening? But it's wonderful, and I have a soft spot in my heart for Mothra. I love Mothra. When I was a little kid, my grandmother gave us this projector with a Super 8 of Godzilla versus Mothra. So technically, the first thing I ever had that was like the equivalent of like a VCR or like a Blu-ray player for you asshole kids listening was this old projector that I would have to thread film into. And I remember like that's what I would do. I had these Super 8s of like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman or whatever the fuck it was.
Oh yeah.
But I mean that one specifically I thought was so cool because it could just kind of like project it on your wall, and that's what it was. It was Godzilla vs Mothra, so I have some fond memories with that.
I like it.
I went and saw Creature from the Black Lagoon in 3D.
3D. How was that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck this lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing is though is that like I think I was talking to you about this the other day. The episode that we recorded, and if people haven't listened to this one yet, please listen to it. It is so funny. It completely ruined this movie for me because all those stupid scenarios that we were coming up with, like I just could not get them out of my head while watching the movie. I really, really love those. I did inadvertently. What's his name? Mason Thanner,
Oh, yeah.
the Black Phone kid.
Yeah, from Black Phone, Black
Yeah,
Phone
yeah.
2. Yeah.
I saw
How to Train
two
Your
movies in the same week with this kid in it. I saw Black Phone 2.
Awesome.
All movies should legally have to look like this movie all the
So
time.
good.
It's
It was really good.
great
Did you see
looking
it?
I haven't
movie.
seen it yet.
Dude, it is like, it has such a great look. Like that Super 8 thing that they're doing is really cool. Like it kind of looks a little bit like Sinister. You know those like fucked up
Yep.
videos that he finds. It kind of has that sort of thing. But it's like in the winter, and they're like up in this like old Christian campgrounds or whatever.
Yeah.
And the movie just has like it's very like dark. There's like a presence throughout it. It's like something when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I liked it. And then the more I thought about it in the days following, I'm like, no, I think I kind of loved it.
Yeah.
Like it's actually like a really like solid sequel. And those two kids in it are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, they're such good, especially the sister.
Yeah.
Like she's awesome.
She's incredible in the movie. I mean, everybody in it is like really good. Her and Mason Thames are kind of like the backbone of that movie. And
Yeah.
one of the best scenes is like those two with their dad when he arrives. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. And the three of them are kind of having this discussion, and you're like, you don't see this in a lot of horror movies.
No, they don't.
But what is so great about Black Phone 2, it really builds on just like that family dynamic, but also and like what the struggles that they are still facing
Yeah.
after like these tragedies that they went through. But then also it builds on the lore of like what is going on with the like why this family feels linked to the supernatural a little bit. I don't want to like give out too much, but
you're
Yeah,
good.
it's
You're not going to
it's
stop me from watching.
it's
so.
it's
Yeah.
worth watching.
Yeah.
I think it's nice too that like the dad has Alice Johnson's father's arc
yeah.
and
No, really, yeah,
in the
he
Nightmare
does.
movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I recommend it. It's definitely. I'm sure you're gonna be very surprised to hear me say this. You should see it in the theaters.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's got like I saw it like really late at night. I went to like a 10:30 showing, and it's just like I remember I was driving home and I was like, that's like the perfect time to see it. It just felt so uncomfortable driving home.
Yeah.
It's great, but that kid in it. I also saw this other movie that he's in this week, called Regretting You. It's like a fucking tearjerker movie. I don't know what you'd classify it as.
It's like a young adult,
Young
novel
adult
based on
novel.
a young adult novel, and it's like a tearjerker kind of not Notebook, but
Yeah,
kind of
like
like
kinda-
Nicholas Sparks esque, right?
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's something that you would think maybe Becca would have suggested us seeing, but it was me. I saw the trailer for it, and I'm like, I think this is for me. I need to see this movie.
And Dave Franco's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
love
don't
him.
know. I don't know how I feel about Dave Franco.
Really?
I don't think I'm a fan.
I like him. I like Together.
I
don't
know.
I haven't
but
watched that either.
I
Yeah.
think like Alison Brie's very good, and I
Yeah.
don't know what it is with him, but like.
You know, like,
And Regretting You, I think he is the weakest performer. Cause
Really?
Like,
Wow.
Mackenzie Grace is like the shit.
Yeah.
She is so good always, and she's
Yeah.
such a great actress. And like
And
Mason
Mason
Thaner
Thames,
is
yeah.
amazing in it. But I mean, granted, like for what they were given, right?
Right.
They really sell a lot of it. But like I thought it was adorable. It falls apart a little bit during the last 10-15 minutes, but who cares?
Yeah.
Everything leading up to it's pretty good. There's some emotional stuff at the end that they reveal that I would like to have seen the characters sit in for a little bit and deal with and be like, how is she going to react to finding out this information?
Right.
And they don't do it. They give you some schmaltzy ending, and you're just like, whatever, fuck you too.
Whatever you do, don't watch the trailer because I feel like it gives away everything.
It really gives away a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's still worth a watch if you're a teenage girl like I am. I've been watching still The Munsters, the TV show.
Yep.
Still love that show more than I love people I know. Right before I came here, Beck and I jumped back into the Jersey Shore.
Nice.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. They just got out of Italy.
Oh.
and the
okay.
situation is wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
He's always starting shit.
Man.
And I love
Did
it.
Dana come in now?
Dina?
Dina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cool.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's wild.
She's crazy. She's wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on in this house. Yeah, that's true. Becca was like, we should watch the Jersey Shore for like 2 years, and I was like, nah. And I finally broke down. Well, I like to think that she took advantage of me while my back was out.
Yeah.
And she put it on, and I'm like, I can't get away.
Oops.
And then after a while, I'm kind of like, I kind of like this drama going on between like Ron and Sam. Like, well, I want to see where this is gonna go.
Yeah.
And now I'm just into the show, and I don't care who knows it. Last thing I'll mention, from Munsters to Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yes.
EJ and I actually saw this movie together today.
Yeah.
It sucks because I know it's like a Netflix
Wow.
movie. What's up?
Wow, you said it sucks.
Well, no, the situation. Not that situation, though. She's talking about the Jersey Shore. This is a
situation
different
here.
situation. There's a different situation altogether. No,
Yeah.
this movie is a Netflix movie. And these amazing filmmakers who produce the stuff that needs to be seen on big screens don't get the option to unless cool theaters like the Dietrich Theater in Tunkhannock show it, which they did. I've been crazy for the last couple of weeks looking for the closest screening of this movie, and for the most part, it's like you're driving out to like New York or something, which I would have done, but I saw that they had like a couple showings of this. I think today may have been the last day. It was like a 12:30. I'm serious, just one showing at like 12:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And we went and saw it, and like just like with Black Phone 2, it's one of those things like the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I really love this movie, and I have a lot of stuff to say about it. Someday maybe we can cover it, because there's like so much crap I would love to unpack about it. But it was wonderful. So I saw it, EJ saw it also.
Yes.
Go ahead, and I'm passing the torch.
Oh, to what I watched recently?
Any new movies you've seen?
Yeah, I just watched Frankenstein.
Yeah, you did.
And
You were scared. You were like,
I was scared.
you were under your seat. at
Yeah,
one
it
point.
was
Wow.
pretty frightening.
Hey, can I ask you about a thing that you do while movies are playing? I'm just
was
curious.
that falling asleep?
No, it's no, it's
I'm
not
just
that.
kidding.
Sometimes, when we go see movies together, you spend a lot of time walking around the theater asking people for change.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I want change, you know, like, and I want to see progress.
That's
and-
not what this is. You're literally asking for money.
Oh,
Well, they're
yeah,
not producing
well,
pennies anymore. So.
Yeah,
Because
and-
I'm trying to watch the movie and I just hear EJ going, spare change.
Got any spare change?
It's really distracting.
I'll take that popcorn. Thank you.
Just walk right up to him, stick your
Got any
hands in the
change?
bag.
But I saw Frankenstein. I liked it as well. The more I thought about it, the more I did like it. Like you said,
It's a lot of movie to unpack in your brain.
yeah. I feel like I was like comparing it way too much to the book, and I probably shouldn't do that all the time. You know what I mean?
It's weird because
Yeah.
it's like it is.
It's kinda-
structurally speaking, it's very close.
Yeah, there's beats
Yeah.
that like are pretty close,
Yeah.
Does
but
it-
then like relationships that don't really exist, like they just changed relationships between characters that I was like, oh man, that kind of stinks. But overall, I think the movie is awesome, and I love the creature design.
No, it's so cool.
And we were talking. Should we bring up the Prometheus?
Yeah.
Because we both thought it. So at one point, when you first see the monster, he's pretty much like shaved.
It's like a white,
head to toe.
very like pale skin type.
Pale
thing.
skin, very tall, lanky, and it kind of looks like the creature from Prometheus, right?
yeah.
In the beginning,
The engineer. Yeah.
the engineer, yeah. So it looks like the engineer.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you think that was like a nod because, you know, Frankenstein's a modern day Prometheus?
Right. Yep.
And I was like, I wonder if that was like a little, I don't know.
It's just so weird because you said that, and I'm like, I was fucking thinking. Because like I chuckled, and I think Becca asked me, she's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Because even like when he's he's just in that little like bandaged underwear thing
Yeah.
that he's wearing.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
looks
like,
just like
that
it.
looks just like him when he like eats that little stuff. Yeah.
But like visually, like the makeup and everything,
Yeah.
it's very what it reminded me of. Did you ever see Curse of Frankenstein with Peter Cushing?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Like
So-
it has that Christopher Lee type of thing to it.
Yeah.
Just the makeup portion of it.
And then they did some like, so they break it up into like parts, right? So you have like the prelude, chapter 1, chapter 2. Chapter 2 is mostly like the monster stuff, and that is like where I was like, yeah, this is good. I really like that. Yeah.
But like it's funny because I think we had like different
Yeah, because
interpretations.
you were like, oh man, I kind of liked all the Victor stuff.
I did.
Yeah.
I actually I'm gonna say this right now. Like I like love the fuck out of this movie.
Yeah.
Even like this isn't a spoiler, but like when he's creating the monster, there's a part where it shows him like stitching together like these different parts, and then like by the end of it, there's just like blood like an inch thick on the floor that he's kind of like shuffling through, and there's like gore everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's so visually striking.
Yeah.
That first half. But my big thing is, and again, this isn't spoiling anything.
Yeah.
So much of the important stuff of the movie is set up in the very front of this film, like Victor's story, like when he's a child. It all plays into, because I've always maintained this. I've always maintained that like the book Frankenstein is literally just like a cautionary tale about bad parenting. And
Yeah. And
Yeah,
and
it truly
hubris, I would say, yeah.
but like that whole idea of like, in the book, like Victor creates a monster, and it's basically like it's like having a child that he's not capable of raising correctly.
Yeah.
But they really set up some of like because I'm sorry I'm being so vague about this, because I'm not trying to step on anything, because I want everybody to see it. But like a lot of the important stuff that really establishes Victor's relationship with the creature happens at the forefront with Victor and his father. So like all that stuff is like, it just kind of starts spreading out throughout the rest of it, so that when you get to the second part of it from the monster's perspective, it all kind of makes sense for me, where I'm like, okay, I get why Victor's the way that he is, and I get why the monster hates him for it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like it really is just like one of those movies, man. Like that, I'm so glad that we took that jump to see it in the theater.
The weird thing is, so when they were announcing like the casting and stuff, I'm like, Jacob Elordi as the monster? That's weird, right? And up to that point, I've only seen him in
Saltburn.
yeah, and then Elvis
love that
or
movie.
Priscilla,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's such an interesting. I don't know if like that's gonna work. He might be the best part of the movie for me. I thought he was like outstanding.
He's like in like,
Yeah.
because there's been a lot of like Frankenstein adaptations over the years, and he's like in that top tier.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously,
100%.
like you can't really do better than Boris Karloff for me.
Boris Karloff, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah,
Poor Things. That's basically the
Things.
Frankenstein
Oh sure.
monster.
Yeah, that's very similar. Yeah. Oh god, that movie rocks.
Yep.
yeah,
That's such a cool movie.
I can't wait for Begonia.
Oh
yeah,
sure.
me too. I'm
Yeah.
excited. But yeah, no, I so one thing I disliked was when before the movie started, right? There was 3 trailers.
I know what you're gonna say.
And I don't mind trailers. I actually love trailers. It's like my favorite part of going to the movies sometimes. And so I'm sitting there, and the trailers begin, and it goes boom, boom. It's Netflix, right? I'm like, oh, man.
They're all
right.
Netflix trailers.
Oh,
And
okay.
each one, like it was the Knives Out, and then another movie, and another movie, and all 3 were Netflix movies. And I went, oh, and then the movie started, right? And I'm like, damn, like that sucks. Like this is like promoting, like, hey, just stay home.
Yeah, don't come out
Don't
to the
come
theater.
here. Yeah.
Hey, we
Before the
are.
trailer start, what are you doing here?
Yeah, it's like you travel 40 minutes from the house, like just stay home, man.
I really want to just put it out there though, for like people that do listen to this show, like do what you can to fight for the theatrical experience. God damn
Yeah.
it! Like don't let these disgusting corporations destroy everything.
Yeah, so one thing, like when they first announced this movie, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Yep.
And then it was like, oh, it's going straight to Netflix. I'm like,
Yep.
not cool. I'll probably never watch it.
And who
then,
directed it?
And then it's like, oh, Guillermo del Toro.
And then you're just like, wait, that guy can't get a fucking movie on a screen?
I don't understand because
That's what
even
I don't
Pinocchio.
understand.
Have you seen his?
Yeah.
like that is so beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
And I just like, because was that Netflix too?
It was
that was
Netflix.
straight streaming
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just and didn't that even win some kind of award? And then yet the second one, a limited release in theaters, is crazy.
Yeah.
Because Frankenstein is a movie. I mean, he even says it. This is like he had to make Shape of Water, which is his version of Creature, and then this. And he won Best Picture for Shape of Water.
Exactly.
How could you not give Frankenstein a wide release?
Now here's a slightly separate thing. At one point, Martin Scorsese went to a studio and said, "Hey, I want to make this movie called The Irishman. We're gonna bring back like Robert De Niro, Al
Also
Pacino,
crazy, yeah.
Harvey Keitel, Joe Pesci is gonna just jump into this movie." And the studios were like, "Yeah, no one wants to see that." And he had to fucking go to Netflix for that one.
Yeah.
And thank God for Criterion for like actually giving that the Criterion treatment, because like that's one of those movies that would have worried the shit out of me that like Netflix would just pull it one day and you never see it again unless you got like some kind of a bootleg, like I might do sometimes.
So, I think that might happen with like even this movie. You know what I mean?
But it's like that's not fair.
Are we going to get like a 4K Blu-ray release of this?
Which by the way,
probably not. You know what I mean?
4K for this movie would be like gorgeous, because it's a gorgeous movie.
Yeah.
The one that really, man, I'm telling you, I get really anxious about this was Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
That's just waiting for Apple just to pull the rug out from underneath it, and then where does that go? And I'm like, that's like Scorsese movies need to be like conserved forever. And the fact that like it
belongs in a museum.
It does. They make a film museum that's close by so I can visit every day.
I don't understand. Well, okay, no. Business wise, I understand for the streamers of like, well, we're only gonna keep it here because then you have to subscribe in order to watch it.
Right.
But how can you not have a release for not even these huge directors like Scorsese, Del Toro, for sure. Like, they need to be getting this stuff out. But like
100%.
But
they've earned
even,
it.
Like other new directors too. Like that sucks. That like, oh well, you made a streamer movie, so it's just gonna live there only.
Yeah.
And hope that this keeps up. Otherwise, it's gone.
I mean, I know like people like Spielberg say like, oh, it's great that there's these avenues for like new filmmakers and stuff, but I'm like, you guys are just missing the point.
Yeah.
Like if you just like let this stuff take over, eventually it's just, what is it?
Then it's just content.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
just to
most
fill the,
of what it is.
Yeah.
But there are these like really important movies that come out, and I would say for this year, for 2025, like Frankenstein is one of the more important movies that have come out, because it hasn't exactly been a great year for film so far. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not like a lot.
It's definitely one of the better movies I've seen of this year, and horror too. Like, it's really, really strong in that sense. But
it's like a beautiful looking horror film. It's
Yeah.
it's very much like you could put it up there with like a Bram Stoker's Dracula, or even like that Mary Shelley's Frankenstein from like the 90s, 94.
with Robert De Niro as the monster.
Yeah.
It kind of
I
has
love
that
it.
tone to it.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
But like, yeah, man, I don't want to stay on this too long because I'll just ramble and ramble and ramble. But seriously, like, just don't let the corporations take everything, because like movie theaters are so special and so important. And like, you know, you go to like the Dietrich today for that 12:30 showing, and you see people coming in to watch it, and I'm just like, thank God you people are still out there.
Yeah.
Proof.
And there was probably like about 10 or more.
Yeah,
people,
but
which
just
was
the fact
cool.
that anybody, because this lady comes in and she's like, I'm so happy you guys are playing this here because I can't find it anywhere in Scranton. And I'm like, you traveled just like I did, 40 minutes to and 40 minutes back.
Yeah.
I think there was 13 people in there.
Yeah.
Because I was like just trying to think in my head. I'm like, because at one point I like looked, and yeah, I think it was about 13 people, and it was a 12:30 show.
You should know
That
because
is
you
pretty
went and
crazy,
asked all of them for change.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
And you
went
got
up to each
13
person
nickels.
Yeah, each person gave him a nickel
and a bag of popcorn.
that they were gonna throw out. But yeah, it's a thing, man. Like we always harp on that. It's like physical media and the theatrical experience. It's like movies. I mean, we were literally before we started recording talking about how lucky we are that our friends are as cool as they are.
Yeah.
Because they're all like, we all just communicate through like
Yeah.
film. We all
Yeah.
bonded over movies, and like that's what you're giving away to these fucking scumbag corporations. I don't care if they're listening. I don't care if you want to cancel our podcast. No one's listening anyways. But like,
Asterix. He does care.
I do.
Yeah.
Please don't sue us.
I'm sorry.
I'm not speaking about anyone specifically. I'm being very vague. No, but I just think it's like, I mean, my whole life, like all my friends, like all the best people I've ever met, I've met even just standing in line at conventions, and it's like movies are so important. And I don't want them to become content. I don't want like Martin Scorsese to have a stack of scripts they don't ever get to make because nobody wants to produce them. It's a totally different topic. We're gonna depress the hell out of everybody. Let's just get into this crap. Did you see anything else, by the way? Because you
No, because over the weekend it was a busy, crazy weekend. I met Gene Simmons and Kevin Dillon and stuff, and at the big event in New Jersey.
chill out.
Yeah, chill out, and it was rad. Gene Simmons. I wear a Dolly Parton T-shirt, and he was like, "Who's on your shirt?" And I was like, "Oh, Dolly Parton." He went, "Of course, I know Dolly." And I was like, "Oh yeah, man." And he gave me a fist bump.
What if he was like, "Get out of my line"?
Yeah, he's like, "Get out of here."
Kiss Army or bust.
Okay, Gene Simmons. Except you had to ask who it was.
Yeah, I was wearing like a shirt over.
What a power type
Yeah.
of thing, isn't it?
Well, he had sunglasses inside, and then also,
Yeah.
I had like a shirt over it, so I think he probably was like,
I
"Who
see.
is that?"
Yeah, it
and
does
then
make sense.
it was like Dolly Parton, and he was like, "I know Dolly," but it was really he was really cool. Kevin Dillon.
I
from
loved
the Blob.
Gene Simmons'
Oh, yeah.
workout videos, by the way. It was really good.
Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, Kevin Dillon, he was rad. He was the coolest. He was telling me that because I was like, yeah, I love the Blob, blah blah blah, and then also Entourage and the Doors. I almost forgot the Doors. And then he was like, oh, hey man, so the two remaining members were at Whiskey, right? Whiskey A Go Go. They pulled me up on stage. They were performing that night. I was like, oh, no way. I was like, do you have an in with them? Like, did you play? He's like, oh, I didn't play. Yeah. Like two surviving members pulled them up.
It was like Robbie Krieger and like at that time, or like was this like a recent thing?
Yeah, just recently, I guess.
Oh,
And
okay.
So, and then they pulled
I
them
know
up.
Ray Manzarek's dead now.
Yeah, and so he was like, oh, yeah, man, I'm friends with them. Like, I have hung out with them and stuff. And I'm like, that's amazing.
Cool, Kevin.
I was like, Kevin Dillon actually was one of the nicest. And Sandy Johnson I met, too.
Oh,
She was
Judith
amazing.
Myers?
Yeah.
Nice.
And she also talked to me about my Dolly Parton shirt. So her and her brother were like, hey, have you been to Dollywood? And I was like, no. Did you guys ever see her in concert? And they're like, oh no, but our sister has.
I wish you said like I don't even know who this is. I just like to wear my mom's clothes.
I don't even know who this broad is. But should I just wait for the phone?
No, we're gonna talk through the ringing of the phone. There's a phone ringing right now, and we've talked about this before. I don't know why people think that this place is open on a Wednesday. It's never been open. Don't call.
Every Wednesday at this time, someone calls. I don't know if they're just like, man, they just never answer on Wednesdays.
God, I just need a
They
cheeseburger.
must be so busy.
Oh man, one day they're gonna pick up, and I'm gonna get that cheeseburger.
But
I want to try a burger of the month.
but yeah, no,
I'm letting myself go.
this weekend was kind of busy, so it was kind of crazy. So I didn't get to see a lot of movies except Frankenstein.
If you'd like me to act some out for you later after we're done, I'll do
Perfect.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
I'll act out some shit for you, man.
Hell yeah, dude. But I did watch another movie. If you guys want to hear about it.
What's the movie you watched?
Well, this is a movie Mike Vinci picked called The Strangers.
Mike Vinci picked this one?
Yeah. So, Mike Vinci, what made you decide to pick The Strangers?
Well, it was after watching The Strangers Chapter 2, which is the most recent movie of the franchise, I guess. And The Strangers is honestly one of my top favorite horror movies.
Oh, cool.
Because
Cool.
I remember seeing it in theaters 2008 and being like, oh, like I like slashers, but that could happen.
Yeah.
This one can happen.
It felt real.
Yeah.
Insane.
Now
Yeah.
that's part of the reason why I don't like the rest of the movies.
Yeah.
I love how down to earth this movie is, even the way it's lit.
Yeah.
It's not lit in a very like show offy kind of way. It just kind of looks like the real world, you know.
Yeah.
And the other movies following it, they all took like a more like schlocky path. But like this movie feels so authentic. Like it's just like, and it's also kind of funny because it's predicated on like a botched proposal, which I think is kind of an interesting thing.
I got things to say about that.
Yeah,
me too.
I do too. But true story, Mike Vinci.
Like this movie.
About this movie. I also saw this a lot in theaters. Matt Rinaldi and I went and saw this movie together 5 times when it came out.
Wow, really?
Yeah, we were both.
Yeah.
It was just like, and we'll get to the scenes and stuff, but there's some stuff in here that I'm like, they did so effectively that I don't think I've seen another movie that has done it half as well. A couple little moments in this realm, like it's right under your skin. It's so good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But we'll get there. How about you? Do you remember when the first time you saw this?
Yeah, man. I saw this, and this is back when theaters were packed for
Right.
opening nights, and there was so many moments in this one specifically we'll talk about, but where people literally gasped.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
whoa, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. And it really was kind of amazing. Like, and the theater reaction really sold this movie for me because I was enjoying it the whole time, but like the way people were like reacting in the theater to certain moments of this, it was like, wow, this is awesome. Yeah.
That goes back to the why it's important to still keep going to theaters, because that I fully agree with what you're saying. Like, we love movies. Have the ability to suspend or go into that disbelief of this world.
Yeah.
And like,
Right.
I buy it. Okay, cool. But when you're in a theater and people are all in that same reality with you and they're just reacting, because like
It's like
this
crack.
movie, and it is this movie, and I remember the first Paranormal Activity, because they sold that really well as being like based on true events, and this is this thing, like, because that was a little bit more. I was more into that promotion of that movie than I was for Blair Witch. Like I was around, like I saw Blair Witch in theater as well, but like Paranormal Activity was more of like this
Age,
is right, exactly.
Yeah.
And like that movie experience, going to the theater and watching that, I was also like that I remember we needed to sit in the second row because there were no other seats available for that movie.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like up until the credits, I was like, this is shit that they actually caught on camera. Like, and then even going home that night, I was like going in through my laundry room, garage, the laundry room, and I was like, lights have to be on right now. That's the kind of experience that I got from The Strangers as well, because I was like,
Wow, this
they did it good. Yeah.
That communal thing that you get sometimes in movie theaters. I'm not saying it's always there. Sometimes I get quite annoyed when I'm in a theater with people and they all think that it's fun to talk or fuck around on their phone. But like, you know what it is?
Why'd
A
you
really
look
good
at me?
comparison.
No,
Well, that's you, man. You're always walking around asking people for change. No, like I think like if you want to do something more recent, like even like an Endgame.
Yeah.
Like that whole like ending. I remember people in the theater just being like, "Fuck yeah!" It was like you all took the journey together.
Well, when Captain America picks up the hammer,
yeah.
I mean that for real. The theater was like, wow.
Other thing I thought was weird though is when he's like Avengers assemble, and then people in the back of the Avengers were like, "What'd he say?"
Yeah, I
He
thought
said
that
it real
was.
quiet.
You guys don't have the matching headsets that we all have, like in our ear.
What did
Like,
Cap
little-
say?
Yeah. But yeah, no,
Assemble what?
Spider-Man, No Way Home, like the reactions
Oh,
to
yeah.
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, it was insane. Like,
Andrew
everybody-
Garfield showed up. I was like aroused.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
that was
that
kind
happens.
of it.
But even like Paranormal Activity, I remember like this kid who was sitting right in front of me, and he was on the edge of his seat, right? And he's watching it, and all of a sudden something like flies, like something moved, right? And he jumped back so far into his seat, like he was like, whoa! It was up at Cinemark, so the chair went.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I can't believe I've never seen someone jump that hard before in a movie.
Hey kid, can I borrow some change?
Can I get some change up here? He's like, whoa!
Hey kid, that was pretty scary, right? Yeah, that was pretty, you know what else is scary? Me after the movie. Give me some change.
Give me some change.
I don't like to do bad things, but I will.
You know what's scary? Not having food. Give me some change. I need food, kid.
That's yeah.
But yeah, no, I like. So there's very few horror movies that I've seen, and where there was such a visceral, like, kind of like reaction and fright, and people in this movie, The Strangers, was one of them. You know?
Yeah, a lot of the scares in this, for the most part, I'm gonna say. I mean, we'll talk about it as we go along, but I think the beginning of this movie and the end are so well done. There's a bit of a lull in the midsection that I find to be a little like repetitive and
Yeah.
little whatever. But like that stuff when they really just hone into that feeling of like you're home alone and you hear something, or like you feel like there's like someone's watching you or something. It does it so effectively.
Yeah.
Let's get into this plot though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So the film starts with a little warning that the film is based on a true story and some true events.
Is this is there any is this like another one of those lies, or is this like loosely based off of some type of crap?
I didn't look into that. Did
Yeah.
you look into it?
Yeah, I did actually. And the writer director has also spoke about it too. Is that overall, the idea is like there are so many unsolved murders and crime scenes that just like people come upon, and like potentially the beginning of like, okay, well, they came the last time we saw them alive, they came home from this thing, and then the next time that we found them, their dead bodies tied to a chair. You know, so the fiction is everything that took place in between the beginning and the end, but it's
Like
still
connecting the dots, kind of.
yeah, it's like now as a writer, now I make up how we got from leaving a wedding to dead in a chair.
Right.
You know, sort of like how Texas Chainsaw Massacre, based on true events, which the events are Ed Gein. You know,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
not Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Right.
that happened.
It's just loosely
these things,
based on
yeah.
Because like again, he was like Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Silence of the Lambs. Like they're all pulling from this guy. And I'm gonna tell you this: as far as serial killers go, way to shoot for the stars, Ed. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he was a innovator.
And it's cool though, because like we get into this movie and it's the love story between Scott Stapp and Liv Tyler.
Yeah,
It's
Scott Speedman.
Scott Speedman.
But
No,
he looks
I
like
stand
Scott
by what I
Stapp.
said. Did you ever see?
I know what I said.
Did you ever see him in Underworld?
Yeah, he
Yes.
looks like Scott
He looks
Stapp.
exactly
does.
like
He
Scott
does.
Stapp
Yeah.
with the long hair.
Yeah.
So be expecting that to be coming up a lot.
So then we cut into a phone call from this kid to 911, and the kid, we kind of see intercut like the phone call with the kid discovering everything. So him and either his brother or maybe like a friend, but they're both like religious, maybe
I was gonna
Mormon
say,
type kids.
Yeah, Mormons. That's what I was
And
getting.
and they're walking along, and we see them. They kind of spot like a car that like the windshield's bashed in, and then
it's shaped like a heart. The whole,
Yeah.
And so it frames the two of them. It looks like they're in love.
yeah, oh, and then they like walk into the house, and you see glimpses of like glass on the floor and blood on the walls and blood here and there, and then we don't see the victims. We see a gun. We see all this the aftermath of all this terrible stuff that happened.
And then you also hear like it sounds like a 911 recording.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it's the kid who is seeing all of this, who called in this massacre that happened, right? So then we cut to the title, and then we cut back to an earlier time, and earlier in the evening, like the night before, where we meet Scott Speedman and Liv Tyler's characters, and they look like they just had a fight. We don't really know what happened yet,
at that time,
right?
yeah.
And so you just see them, and the lighting is so good in this movie, specifically for this scene, because there's like a moment where they're at the red light, and it seems like they both want to say something, but that like red light, and as soon as like they're maybe going to say something, it turns green,
yep.
and like they start going. So we don't know what happened. Like you just see she's tearing up a little
got
bit.
one tear stream down.
Yeah, and so you're like, they probably just fought or like broke up. Like you get a weird vibe. Something is
The
going
movie
on.
never really clarifies what. I mean, they tell you like
Yeah.
what happened, but why they both took it so hard.
Yeah, I have many comments on
Yeah,
that, but
I'm a
I feel
little
like that
confused
makes
on
sense
that.
at the reveal scene more so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so when they get back, we see Liv Tyler. Her name is Kristen, and the guy Scott Speedman plays as James.
Scott Stapp.
James,
James
yeah.
Hoyt.
James Hoyt, yeah. So when they get back, we see that this couple, he set up this romantic gesture, like that when they got back to this place, which used to be his parents' home, that there was like rose petals on the ground, candles, champagne, like he had the record on, which might have been like their song, I guess. They never.
Oh, I
really
thought
say.
she like just put that on to help him with the
Well, I
rejection.
mean, yeah, they didn't elaborate,
Yeah.
but like to the point of like everything is just set up to be this really nice thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oof.
Because she put on some song and it was like real depressing, and I'm like, this must be to help ease him into.
Yeah, for sure. Let's
I
make
was
things more
just-
comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just under the impression that this couple needs help, like therapy, real
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
They just listen to depressed music all the time. No,
Hey,
no,
you know,
but
the one thing that jumped out at me though, before we go any further, so they're smokers
yes,
in this movie, and as soon as they walked into that house, I'm like, I bet it smells like cigarettes in there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a house that smells like a lot of cigarettes. Anyone else get that?
No.
Because
Yeah.
it's like her dad's, or dad, I'm assuming, is probably a heavy smoker also. So you're walk in there and it's got that. Am I the only person that
Cigar?
thinks about this stuff?
I
I think
thought
so.
it was cozy, but the reason I'm gonna go on the other side of this fence with you is that like, she awkwardly stands outside finishing her cigarette,
yeah,
but then only smokes half of it.
right. She only
I'm
smokes
like,
half.
you're stressed out right now, and you're just gonna. And I also
Yeah.
kind of find that as the good enough excuse of like, oh, you're really stressed out. You're not even really thinking about the fact.
True.
You know, like,
yeah,
But also, and then shortly thereafter, I'm out of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wasn't telling you to go. Well, then why'd you bring it up?
yeah. What'd you bring up? So we go to like a flashback now, and before we do the flashback, he calls his buddy. He goes, "Hey man, things didn't work out. I know you're probably drunk, but if you could just come pick me up because things are really awkward right now."
And then he yelled into the phone, "I'm a golden god."
I'm a golden guy.
Because it's Dennis Reynolds from that.
Yeah.
from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Hell yeah, man.
Spoilers.
I'm so sorry, but I had to get this out. That's how I'm trying to get Vince to appear.
And
If
so
we talk about It's Always
Yeah.
Sunny, he's
Say
going to
Dennis.
appear.
someone say Dennis.
Where'd you come from?
So we then cut back to earlier in that night and him proposing, and he we don't see what exactly happens.
I
but
could tell you what happened.
she basically probably said no.
Well, there's more to it.
Yeah, what?
He proposed, and then she started laughing at him. And then she took the ring and just threw it into the woods.
Yeah,
I know the signs because that's actually like how Becca responded to me.
the first
Why-
6 times.
Yeah, that's why I had to do it 6 more times.
Yeah, and I'm hoping she says yes one of these times. I remember I was like, this is the ring that I put all this thought into, and she started laughing and just threw it into the woods.
I like to think he just like threw it and it landed in a champagne glass, and then Peter Parker goes, "Oh, how'd that get in there?"
Well played.
But anyways, we cut back now to present, and he's chowing down a carton of ice cream.
I wish she started yelling at him for that. You're just eating out of the tub like that.
Yeah.
It's like, James, this is why I said no.
Nothing says
Inconsiderate shit like that.
No, I think it's just like sells the fact that he's like, I don't even care anymore.
I'm letting myself go.
Yeah, no, like just like I don't want a bowl. Just fuck it. I'm just eating this right out of the.
I'm in my own prison.
Yeah. It's like, she didn't accept me with arms wide open. So if I could, I would get a little higher right now, but I
was
can't.
gonna make a nicotine joke with that, but you got there. You got there.
But I guess I'll just settle for this tub of ice cream, my own prison. Bullets. And then later on we'll mention bullets.
There's more.
So he's eating the carton of ice cream, like straight spoon out of the carton, and drinking some wine that he did have prepared for them. And she kind of apologizes, but she also says like she wasn't ready. Like, I'm sorry, but I wasn't ready. Right?
Okay, so here's where this movie's missing.
Yes.
There's a scene missing, which is a flashback or something, because we're doing lots of flashbacks.
Right.
Where she says, like, where she's uncertain about marriage, right? But for him, maybe he came from, like, a big family and is like, yeah, like, I really want to get married. It's super important to me, blah, 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 blah. Because, like, she's just saying the most reasonable thing in the world to him, which is, I'm not ready yet. And he's just like, I'm eating ice cream now.
and like, you're not sure if from the voicemail, I get the intention that the relationship's over.
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
like,
that's definitely how it's playing.
Like they just broke off everything.
Or like he proposed,
Or
she
is
said
that
no.
in his mind to break off everything?
My interpretation was always that, like, this is how I always processed it. He proposed, she said no, and then he just was kind of like, oh my God, well, I can't even be around you anymore.
Yes,
right?
right. And so this, so I know that this was only 12 minutes into the movie where this is the reveal, because I paused it and was sitting there talking to my wife for 5 minutes about, like, here's my problem with this. They seem to have a relationship that is really integrated, right?
Right.
She was with the girls earlier in the day. He came by with his friend Mike to set this whole thing up. This was a well thought out plan. They seem to have a relationship that would be like, oh, well, they communicate, like, this is planned, like, she has to know something's up, especially with when we do see the flashback of him, he's acting super strange.
Yeah.
They have a relationship that she should absolutely be reading that on him.
Right.
But instead she's just at this table laughing at these jokes that you can't hear, and I'm upset about that too, because
that jumped out at me too.
yeah, like she's like covering her face, like you can hear that conversation because he's talking to you right here, and that's weird. But that's beside the point. So they can't have a conversation because what you just said of like, I asked her, she said no, and therefore everything's just done, does not seem like the right response. That seems like, okay, we need to have more conversations, or how did you not know that she wasn't ready? Or like it just seems like that's the hardest part to believe, that this was all planned and they're apparently going on a road trip.
Yeah.
And so they have this type of relationship, and yet things are just dead flat now because of this night.
What I was getting at before with the whole idea of him, there's just being a scene where she says, or he says at some point, like, oh, like, I want to get married. That's what I see for my future. I want kids. I want a wife. And if maybe she said, I don't think I ever want to get married. Mm-hmm. That to me is like a clear cut type of thing where it's like they both have different ideas of what their future is going to be. Yeah. But as it stands, she's just sort of saying, I'm not ready yet. Yeah. And he's just like, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here then.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, fuck you.
We've been dating 3 months, Kristen.
You're not where I'm at?
Well, I guess we're just never going to get there. Like, it just seems like he's overreacting a little bit.
I felt like he was overreacting.
Yeah.
Like, she could have just said no, and you're like, oh, why? You know what I mean? But then he just kind of shut her down, like wasn't talking for the whole ride home, and she probably wanted to talk, but we didn't see that, right?
Yeah.
But
Well, she was-
you get that vibe, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he wanted to talk, but he was down to one last breath.
Oh, because he was 6 feet from the edge,
Yeah.
and he's thinking,
I wish I knew more Creed songs.
Oh, there's so many. Are you ready for the Creed song? Oh.
yeah. So he pops on a record, and they start dancing a little bit, and they are kind of having like a makeup
Oh,
moment.
he's about to get in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's about to
get it in.
Yeah. And they get interrupted by someone knocking on the door.
I so when they were like making out and stuff,
Yeah.
I really wish that he tried to propose again, and she's just like, no, and then she takes the ring and throws it into the woods again, and then it's hard cut to him just like outside with a flashlight looking for the ring.
He's like, what if?
Why do I do
What
that?
if she said?
What if
What
I?
if
Damn, I'm cutting it on these Creed
And then when
songs.
she said no, he was like, well, what is this life for?
What is this life for?
What's this life for?
So they get interrupted and at the door from a girl, and they try to turn on the light to see her face, but the light doesn't turn on, and this girl just stands there in the shadows, and she goes, "Is Tamara home?
Tamara home.
Tamara home?" And that's when he says no, and then the girl goes, "Okay, I'll see you later."
See, what I would really wish.
She's the creepiest part
She's
of this whole
creepy.
movie. Yeah,
I just wish that when she was like if Kristen's name actually was Tamara,
yeah.
and the girl thought she was being like just picking a random name. She's like, "Oh, is Tamara home?" She's like, "Oh, I'm Tamara." She's like, not
I meant
Tamara.
Is Cheryl home?
Is James home? Oh, I'm James. She's like, shit.
Okay.
I fucked up the spooky thing.
Dennis Reynolds, he's on his way.
Is Mike home? Oh, he's on his way down to pick us up. Do you want me to leave a message?
So you know a weird. So I was just looking things up. A weird little Easter egg. So that actress.
Yes.
Did I write her name down? Yeah, Gemma Ward.
Okay.
So she plays the dollface
Okay.
killer. That's who that is. That one that asks Tamara's home. She went on to play one of the mermaids in On Stranger Tides, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
neat.
Do you know what that mermaid's name is?
Tamara?
Tamara?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, shit.
I think
That's
that's crazy.
crazy.
I mean, obviously that's what. Like, I tried to see if that was like an intentional Easter egg, and it has to be, right? It has
Oh,
to be.
it has
But like,
to be.
there's no documentation about it anywhere.
Right.
I
But,
bet
like,
I would love it so much if you looked in, like, while they were filming that movie, they're like, oh, what's my character's name? It's like, Will. Tamara. She's like, oh, yeah,
Because I
because of the
said it
movie. I
in
get
the
it.
movie.
That's
Oh,
funny.
that's funny, guys. But no, seriously, what is it?
Baby doll. Baby doll. We're going to call you Baby doll. Hey,
but-
Tamara, put on your fin.
But she's so creepy. I remember even like people in the theater seeing this, right? And they're like, oh, like a girl being like, oh, that girl creeps me out.
Yeah.
And not even knowing yet that she's going to be responsible for everything that happens. But yeah, she has one of the most badass lines later on.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's chilling as fuck.
It's so yeah. I mean, there's a couple like when the kids we'll get
Yeah.
there. But anyways, so Scott lights the fire.
Yes. We're committing now. Mr. Staff, you can call him.
and he says they shouldn't take the road trip, and that he'll just run out and grab her cigarettes because she's like, oh, I'm out of smokes.
And she's like, and I want to get a little higher.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh, I'll just run out and get some. Plus, I need to drive anyways to get my mind settled on some stuff, right? And so he leaves, and she stays back, and she pops on a record, and she tries on the ring. And
Is this the song when she puts on? It's like the sprout and the bean. It's like Joanna Newsom. That song's like, well, we come out to... That song?
Yeah.
That is a creepy fucking song to
Yeah.
be listening to while you're all by
Yeah,
yourself.
because there is the line like "we're coming in" or something like that that
Yeah.
keeps on repeating.
Should we come out to play or should we go
Yeah, something
outside
like
or
that.
something like that? Yeah, it's perfectly timed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so she tries on the ring, and to me at this point, I don't know if that's her maybe like second guessing
Reconsidering
things.
it.
Yeah,
Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to be forced into marriage.
yeah. Like, so she's trying it on the ring, and she looks at it, and she's like holding her hand out, and to me, it sent the sign of like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Am I the one that's wrong in this?
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
That's how I read it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And then she took it off and threw it into the woods.
yeah,
I
which
just,
is
I just
so
don't know
fucked.
why that's her go-to.
And then she hears a knock at the door, right? And it's that girl again asking, and she's like, "You already were here." I like that response.
I know,
from her.
it's really funny.
Yeah.
Because it's very, like, real. It's
Yeah.
not like a movie line. It's just kind of like when you're scared and you're just got to say something. It's like, you were already here before.
Yeah.
There's no Tamara here.
That is what I like about the dialogue in this movie is that, like, yeah, obviously, well, I guess I don't know, but like, how much of it was, here's your scenario,
Yeah.
how are you gonna react? There's a knock at the door, like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's probably scripted, but to an extent,
Yeah.
What is the director
Right.
being like? How would you react to this?
It's
And that's
it's
how I
not
feel
like
about the whole thing.
it's not his girl Friday in this movie.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's not like
Hey,
real
doll,
quick-
what are you doing out there?
It's not like quick talking. Like every line is like a quote that you can
Right. Yeah.
It's all very like minimalistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, very like minimal and just human, like a
Yeah,
human
very
response.
human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which is what I think why this movie works and why nothing has ever worked for me since in this franchise is I love that. I love like the lighting isn't like drawing attention to itself. It's just kind of
Right.
it's lit as much as it needs to be. And then like the fact that the two characters are so flawed and human and they do things that I think people would do in a situation like that when they're
Yeah.
just so
scared
They're
and
uncomfortable and
panicking.
scared. Yeah, scared when things start happening, but like just how uncomfortable they are with each other because of this really awkward thing that's happened.
yeah.
a botched proposal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again,
And you
I've
have
never
to just
seen
keep
a-
hanging out because you're like, well, I have no other plans. Like,
Right.
I can't. There's no hotel rooms or whatever. Like, this is what we're doing, and we're still technically. I mean, we still love each other, I guess. Like,
Right.
what do we do?
And in the middle of nowhere too. It's like
Right? Yeah.
I've never seen a horror film that was predicated on a botched proposal. That's what I think is like kind of fun with this because it's
Yeah.
like it's just like them coming home from having like an emotionally draining night,
Yeah.
and it's just it really to me personally, I think this setup gets paid off in a really wonderful way at the end of the film. But like it's like that sort of like. Because whatever, if you're listening to this podcast, you've probably seen this movie. Like, I like that they're in a situation right now where they're like disconnected, right?
Right.
Because it's like he wants something from her, and she's not ready to give him what
Right.
he wants. But like, I like that when they go through all that shit, and it's like they're knowing that they're about to die, and they're sitting there realizing like what really matters in a moment like this is that we love each other, and they're focusing on each other, they're looking at each other. It's like, I'm gonna get stabbed, but I need to look at you. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I just want to comfort you in this moment.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of like makes it more disturbing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But so like I think like the beginning and the ending of this movie is like masterful shit for me as far as like a slasher film goes, made on the cheap. It's good stuff. All they could afford was a Liv Tyler.
I mean,
And a Scott
that was, and then pays off.
The guy just wanted some beautiful Scott Stapp children.
Yeah. So, she hears another bang at the door, like a couple more bangs and stuff. And that's when she calls James on the telephone. She calls him on the landline, but
The line's not open.
boom, and the phone cuts out. Like the phone line cuts out. So she lights up a smoke, and she's like, "Okay, whatever. I'll start to just like the cigarette." And
I'll
like,
finish the other half of that cigarette I
Yeah.
didn't finish before.
and she's smoking indoors now, of course, which is the right move because of that lady being out there. But so we see her, and in the background, this is when everyone in the theater lost it, because you kind of see very like Michael Myers, right, where you just see something white come out of the darkness.
He does the head tilt.
Yeah, and so you see out of the darkness just like this hint of white coming out, and it's the Sackhead, like the guy of the trio.
Bagman is what they call
Scarecrow
it.
Is that Bagman?
or Man in the Mask.
Yeah,
Scarecrow.
and he comes out, and I just remember everyone in my theater just gasping,
Yep.
like,
It's unsettling.
yeah,
Because he was smart enough. The director was smart enough to do it in a wide, and he doesn't punch in to the Bagman. It's just like this thing that's in the house, that's in the background, that's watching her. Because like there is like a little bit of a look on her face, like she does feel uneasy, like she feels like something watching her.
Yeah.
And like you just kind of see her go from like the one spot over to the sink and stuff and back. And it is like that fear that I think everybody has at some point, where like you're by yourself and you just hear something out in like the next room, and you just think that something might be in there, maybe while like you're sleeping, something's in the room with you. It's executed perfectly.
oh, it's so good, and she doesn't notice this at all. Like us, the audience, we all see it, and she has no idea someone is in the house with her.
So good.
And as she's like walking over, then she starts to hear some more stuff and like some like metal scraping, and you
I
know,
think the wind chimes next.
yeah, and so she's hearing all these weird noises,
Yeah.
and eventually she looks out the window and she sees Scarecrow like face to face,
Again, just a terrifying
and
thing.
terrified. Yeah.
If that ever happened to you in real life, I don't think you'd ever recover from it. Because
No.
he's just like staring in, just like a guy with a bag on his head.
Well, so I think an effect that really happens in that timeline is, okay, so she's like walking around, she's hearing things, but isn't right before that? Okay, so she had Dollface had asked for if Tamara was home again.
Yeah.
So then that's when she puts the deadbolt on.
Right.
So then she goes to the kitchen. She lights the cigarette. We see the Scarecrow in the back. Don't we hear the door slam? And that's where that, or is
Yeah.
that later?
I think it's it's
He leaves
right.
because we know that he was probably inside before she locked the door because
Right.
the doors were unlocked.
Yeah.
But then she locked it, and then I think the thing that really sets that off is we hear the door slam, and then she's like, "What do you
What is
mean
that?
the door just slammed? No one else
Yeah.
is here." And then because that's how he got back outside, because then when she goes to the sliding door, he's there.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh,
It's so
man.
good.
Oh,
It's
crazy.
so good.
Yeah.
I like also like she starts like panicking at this point.
Yeah.
And they have that song, the Sprout and the Bean playing, and it starts like it starts skipping.
Yeah, it starts to
Well, yeah,
skip.
because when she sees him out the sliding door, she falls backwards. The placement of this doesn't super make sense,
No,
but
it doesn't. The
she
logistics
hits the
don't make
chairs,
sense.
and all of a sudden the record player starts skipping over
Right.
the one line.
Yeah.
The
It's
one
doing
line,
that
one
like
line.
wow, bow, no, bow, wow,
Yeah.
bow, and it's like I remember that. I think that was in the trailer,
Yeah, it was.
Probably.
Yeah.
and it's so like just like the little things that you can do in a movie to make something scary.
Yeah.
Just a skipping of a record while like all this crazy stuff, this identifiable horror is happening on the outside trying to get inside, and her just screaming. Because Liv Tyler is a wonderful actress in general, and she really sells the fuck out of that scene.
Yeah.
Like, she seems terrorized, and it's just great stuff.
This is like a subconscious like nightmare.
We
you know what I
all
mean?
feel it.
Yeah.
Every
It's
person on
like-
the planet relates to that.
It's like it's like warfare to your your mind. And so she hears all these noises and banging and stuff, and she runs into the bedroom, and then she hears footsteps approaching, and she grabbed a knife at one point, and then
Which is like shorter than a steak knife. Like
Yeah.
the one knife that she does grab, it's like well, you're gonna have to get real close to wound them.
yeah, it's like a carving,
Yeah.
like a pumpkin carving knife.
exactly.
It's like so tiny, but
I like it. She yells, "Go away!"
yeah, go away.
And then one of the killers is just like, "Oh,
wow.
okay."
Now that you brought it up,
No one's ever asked us,
yeah.
Yeah,
told us to go away before.
you didn't say please.
Oh, so we're coming in.
No, but she's like, go away. And then we hear the footsteps approach more and more, and the record goes off, right? And then it approaches like her
Start
room.
playing Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
We brought our own records.
We brought our own records today.
Dun, dun, dun. This music sucks. Let's put on something cool.
But it turns out when those footsteps get closer to the bedroom where she is, it turns out it's James, actually. And he's like, what's going on?
Did you like
are
my
okay?"
Bagman costume?
It happens twice.
part of your surprise.
A little bit, going forward when the friend shows up. But
Yeah.
okay, something's happening in the house.
Right.
Why aren't you saying, "Hey, Kristen, where are you? What's going on?"
Yeah,
Like why is he silent, being like, "Oh, why are you being like this?
Well,
This is
yeah.
crazy."
Well, one of the things that made her fall in love with James was his love of Mr. X.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what it came down to.
I see.
And his decision making and his lack of truth telling at
Yeah.
certain points.
Yeah, he's a big fucking liar.
Yeah. But yeah, she tells him what she saw, and she's in hysterics, right? And rightfully so. And he goes to check it out, but he doesn't see anything. Like, he goes outside, he's like looking around. He's
He
like,
checks the bathtub,
yeah, he checks like the bathtub,
which I really wanted the bagman to be in there with like a rubber ducky, just bathing.
shirtless. And,
Yeah, just,
yeah,
like,
just-
bathing.
yeah.
Yeah, he's naked, but the big bubbles
Yeah.
covering his delicates.
Yeah.
But he's naked and he's got the little bag hat on and he's got a rubber ducky, and that's what he's there for.
I would love that.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
how the
good.
movie ends. He's
Yeah.
like, "Teet, teet," and they're like, they all point at him in a
Scarecrow.
freeze frame, and
Yeah.
then the movie ends.
That would have been
Credits.
was so bad.
Wait,
That was
wait,
good.
wait for the fanfic.
That's so good.
What's
Wait,
that?
wait for the fanfic.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
writing
yeah.
it currently.
Yeah.
And then he lathered himself.
And Scott put on some Creed. So they end up looking outside, and that's when they see the one girl staring back, but you can't see her face. Like, again, she's in the darkness, and she's just staring at the house from across the street. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to go say something to this girl, right? And so he goes outside to say something, but she's gone. And then he also notices that their car is basically trashed, right? Like, the window's broken, and he kind of discovers a little bit that the tires are flat. And so he goes into the car to, like, look for something, and we see something approach him from behind and just touch his neck and run away.
Really creepy
Yes, it
shit.
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, like, how awful is that to be just touched by someone you
Horrible.
don't even know, and then not even know who they are? Like, they just run away, and you're like, what touched me?
His response should have been vomiting.
Yeah, seriously.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm like, ugh.
Oh my god.
Also, even after those two things that he's witnessed, this creepy ass girl out in the distance standing there, after this woman is telling him, like, there's a guy in a mask, they're in the house, they're doing shit, and he's just like, it's not gonna be like that. It's crazy. Like, there's no way. And then he witnesses this woman, and then he goes out there, sees his car like that, and he still comes inside and is just like, it's gonna be fine. Like, it's like, you're crazy. Like, we're just gonna be able to get away.
But seriously, can we talk about this proposal?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you know what would have been funny?
Saying
If he's
there's a
like,
chance.
if like, if Kristen was like, get rid of that girl. He's like, maybe I could ask her to marry me, and she'll just run away.
And then he just sits down in a chair, crosses his
sad
arms.
sap. With the ice cream. That's melted
The
on
ice
the table.
cream. She
Fine.
said no too. Okay.
I tried both female killers. They said no.
And they said no.
The guy with the bag on his head. He said maybe.
They
got a
started
maybe
breathing
from
really
him.
heavy.
Yeah. He said maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
This might go somewhere, Kristen. Someone out there wants to marry me. If it's not you, I'll take Bagman.
I'll try one of these guys. One of them will say yes, maybe.
Bagman's just like, I'll treat you like a prince.
I'll treat you right. I'll let you hold the axe.
I got some Rocky Road in the back. I know you like ice cream.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
I have a whole ice cream truck. You come
It's a serial killer
hop on
thing.
board, baby. We all got one.
Us serial killers all have to have an ice cream truck.
It's just part of our nature.
It's part of the gig, but I'll tell you what, this truck, when not used for killing people, hell of a thing to get you from point A to point B.
Hell of a thing.
Hell of a thing. So James goes back in, and Kristen tells him that they took her cell phone. She can't find it. We, the audience, see that they threw the cell phone into like the fire, and
Weird Verizon commercial.
yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? It's like, oh no. Do you have Verizon? Come over to AT&T, where you don't have to worry about Tamara.
Phone on phone on fire. Come upgrade your phone to an iPhone. iPhone 17.
So the two of them.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, I like it. So the two of them go to the car, and they get in, and they're just gonna try to drive on the flat tires, which could probably get them a little.
I mean, if you gotta get somewhere and this is your
Yeah.
option, you gotta try.
I
try,
love the fact that they explored that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of movies are like, tires are flat.
Well, don't want to lose. Don't want to ruin those rims
Yeah,
on.
the rims.
Yeah,
I mean, want me to live or pay $500 rim? That's
Hey,
crazy.
Kristen, maybe we should just talk about this. I spent a lot of money on that ring. That whole little setup I had for you that wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
I can't afford a new rim for this.
That was
car.
like 4 roses. I had to take all the pedals off. Come on.
It was a lot of money. I'm just saying. New tux.
New tugs. Come on,
I
Kristen.
had to pay Mike's tab.
I don't wanna
tonight,
drive
too,
on
'cause I
that.
know he's been drinking. It's a whole thing.
It's a thing, man. So the two of them try to get away in the car, but that's when the strangers show up and they bash into the back of their car with their truck.
That's really good timing.
Yeah.
Too, because that truck, their pickup truck, comes peeling around the corner from down the street.
Yeah.
They know.
Well,
Yeah.
what actually
What the
happened
fuck is
was that Bagman's bag shifted over his eyes, and he's like, I can't fucking see in this thing.
He's like, yeah, he's just like, oh no.
Oh, shit.
Well, good thing we have insurance.
I only have one payment left.
It's weird, the ad placement in this movie. That was
Yeah.
a Geico commercial.
Yeah, that was a Geico.
Little Geico guy comes out.
Yeah, he's like,
Hello.
You ever
you
get
think
your car
I'm
smashed?
mayhem? What about 3 people
Oh,
trying to
that's
kill
right.
you?
What is that one for? What company is that for?
Is that mayhem Geico or is it
No,
not?
Mayhem is Allstate or
Allstate or
Progressive, maybe.
Progressive,
One
maybe?
of them.
Yeah, I forget. I'll tell you what's not progressive. These two driving on a flat tire in the back of their car, bashed in.
Don't let car insurance be a stranger.
Allstate. Or State Farm. What's their slogan again? State Farm.
We're gonna
Like
take your
good-
money and not actually insure your vehicle when you need it, or what?
Yeah, I think
Like
that's
a
it.
good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, like a good stranger, State Farm is there. So they end up going back inside, and we see a message now written on the window, and so they're like, oh, okay, let's find my dad's gun. I think he had a gun.
What was the message?
I forget. What was the first one?
The
I
first
know
one
the
on
second one was.
Oh wait,
I know the
Yeah, I
second
don't know.
one. I forgot the first one.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot. Yeah.
Does it say hi or
I think it said I just heard the news today.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think your lives are about to change.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that.
With arms, yeah. I think that's all it said though, because they ran out of
Yeah, they ran out of
lipstick.
window.
Yeah, window with lipstick. So they search the house and they find the dad's gun. And at one point he goes, man, I don't even know if I'm like loading this right or I know how to shoot it. She's like, I thought you went hunting with your dad. He's like, oh, I just made that shit up.
Yeah, he's
was
like,
like,
is
what?
this something that I said? So
It's just something that I said. And I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
would you just say that?
two things about this though that make me really, really like this movie. Number one, I like that he's not just immediately like throwing that thing together. I
Yeah.
like that he's like so human that he doesn't actually know how to build a gun.
Yeah.
Right? Or whatever you do with guns. I don't have any. But whatever it is that you do with a gun. But he doesn't know how to operate one, which is great. And then also that he tried to impress her.
Yeah.
And lied to her about going out and hunting, probably trying to like seem like I'm like real masculine because of whatever reason, murdering animals and being masculine have something to do with each other. I don't fucking understand it, but point is, I do like that flaw in that your character, because I always talk about that. I don't like when characters are just so squeaky clean that they're boring.
Right.
And he's one of your leads, and he's flawed, and he's just kind of like, yeah, I actually don't know how to fire a gun. I do want to know his logic, though.
Yeah, like, why would you be like, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to hunt with my dad.
I saw the movie Bambi, and I was like, I'm going to fucking kill one of those things.
I want to do that.
I want to do that. I love trauma.
Does it impress you
It
that I
also-
go out and shoot deer in the face?
It does also give you more insight into this relationship of like how it fell apart, because it is like at that point you do start to question like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe they don't have as good a relationship as
Yeah, there's like no communication here.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it is weird. What a weird thing.
To lie about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird.
And like, at what point did that come up in conversation too within
Yeah.
this relationship? That she's just like, it's on top of mind. Like, what do you mean you don't know how to put together this gun? I thought you went hunting. Yeah, I didn't.
What else did you tell me? Well, I've got this rock band in Creed. I'm actually quite wealthy.
We're gonna
Anyways,
find a lot of.
would you marry me?
Yeah,
I just I don't know. I'm a filthy liar.
I'm gonna do a halftime show one day.
Yeah. You ever see the Thanksgiving halftime show that I did?
It's pretty cool.
Anyone who criticizes it is lying to themselves. It is awesome.
So the
It's so
the two of them hide in the room, and he just points the gun at the doorway, and the strangers put on the record. So like that's
some twangy country song.
yeah, it's like a weird country song.
I wish I showed like the bagman just out there getting into this song.
He's doing like a little hoedown.
Yeah, they're
thing.
like all three of the killers are out there doing a hoedown.
And so
I
meanwhile,
can't believe they have this one.
yeah,
They got any Hank Williams Jr.?
he's real smart like him. So meanwhile,
Bagman was real smart.
he was real smart. He knew how to make cheeseburgers,
French fries,
French fries, potatoes.
He knew how to operate a gun. He was real smart.
He was real smart. So meanwhile, Glenn Howerton shows up. The guy James called earlier, Mike, right? And so he shows up, and he first calls the phone, and he's like, "Hey man, I got here early. I know, like blah 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 blah.
I was with the gang.
I was with the gang at the bar.
I was at Patty's Pub.
We all were collecting trash for a while, and then we just gave that up, and then we just finished rapping Lethal Weapon 5, and
D looks like a bird. All
So-
the hits.
he goes inside knowing something is up. Like he
Wait, did you
sees,
say that they threw like a rock through his windshield?
Oh yeah, so they threw a rock through his windshield, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
His reaction is very real to me.
Yeah,
Because he kind of like gets out, like he doesn't know if they threw something in there, like a bomb or something.
Yeah.
He like dives out and he does this weird little like shift around with his
yeah.
body.
He's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck was that?" Right?
And then he goes, "How dare you? I am a golden god."
Yeah. So he goes inside and he knows something's up because there's like all like, stuff like toppled over. There's weird messages written on the window.
All misspelled.
All clear. Yeah. And so he goes in quietly and he's making his way around the house.
I love this whole scene. That song.
Yeah.
And him just creeping down the hallway.
Yeah.
And then Bagman
like
appears.
appears right behind him and he's like
axe.
lifting the axe
Yeah.
up.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so suspenseful.
Yeah.
And you think it's going to go one way, right? And then it goes this totally different way because what happens, he accidentally gets shot in the face by James, and James realizes he just killed everyone's favorite It's Always Sunny cast member and his best friend, James, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I fucking killed Mike. And then, so, at first he's like, why wasn't he wearing a mask?
Yeah.
He's like, he wasn't wearing a mask. Why wasn't he wearing a mask? And then Liv Tyler's like, what? You shot someone in the face, right? He's like, hold on, I gotta check this out. And then he looks, and it turns out he's like, oh shit, I just killed my best friend. Like, and then we don't see the bagman, which is crazy because he was like literally right behind him, but he like ran off, right? And
They have a gun. Let's get out of here.
they fucking killed their friend. What are they gonna do to us?
Holy shit. I think they shoot because they want it. That's another.
These guys are fucking bloodthirsty monsters.
That's another Creed reference I made. One other thing too. Always
bullets.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, that was the bullets reference.
Yeah.
I made one. That's another thing I really like in this movie. Going back to the characters not being squeaky clean.
Yeah.
I like that James accidentally killed his friend because he's terrified. And, he's probably just like trigger happy because like as soon as you see something, anything,
right. It's
you're
just
firing that gun.
Yeah.
But like they take your hero, one of your two heroes, and they put blood on his hands. And you're still able to like sympathize with him. Do you know what I mean? Like by the end of the movie, like you're still like rooting for him to get out of it. But that's what I'm saying. Like these characters that they put in horror movies sometimes, they're just so like overly virtuous and clean. And it's like sometimes I like when you just sort of see characters get like I don't know, like they'll have like baggage or imperfections or something like that, and it makes them more interesting to me.
Yeah.
James is like definitely needs to learn how to handle rejection better, but I do like the fact that he is so flawed for a protagonist.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like not being able to handle rejection is like a flaw.
Yeah.
So it's like that's awesome.
Also,
You know?
just eating out of a fucking carton of ice cream at the table like that. Just
That's
kind
a
of
flaw.
rude.
That's
Yeah.
oh.
Dude, I know. When you
I
come
do
over
that
to my
all the
house,
time.
EJ comes over to my house.
I know that's a flaw.
Oh yeah, that's a flaw. That's right.
I was actually
I
just
hate
trying to,
people that do that.
I was actually trying to bring this up in a very awkward way on the show. Yeah, EJ comes over to my house sometimes, and then he'll just eat
This
out of
is
the
an
carton.
intervention.
Yeah, this is a really big problem. And then I also just don't understand why you have to keep asking me for change. It's just, I don't know.
I feel attacked. so James is like, you know what? I'm gonna run out to the barn, the old barn, and there's a radio or some shit that might be there, and I'm like, I don't know. To me, I was like, okay, you're just taking a chance because you're like, I think there's a radio out there, but I haven't been here in years, so it might not be. And I was like, I don't know if that's a chance that you should take. You have a gun. Like, you have a gun. Just stay put. And then eventually...
I'd maybe give that gun to Kristen.
It'll be daylight. Yeah, just maybe wait it out. You know what I mean? Because eventually something... I don't know. But he's like, I'm going to take a chance. And
Because he goes out there with the gun, right?
He
yeah,
does,
yeah.
It's
Which
like
is like...
he's got a taste for shooting people
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
which makes sense. Leave this woman just.
Yeah, that's why I was like, he just leaves Kristen. She's like, I want to go with you. He's like, no, you stay here.
Women who say yes get a gun.
My chances are going to be better if I go alone.
My
with the
fiance
gun.
would be packed to the teeth with arsenal.
So he goes off to the old barn and he spots one of the girls in the woods, and then we just hear a gunshot. We don't know what happens. And but there's a chance that maybe he shot someone or fired his gun and maybe something happened to him because we don't see him for like a little while after this.
Well, it's awesome because like he sees the other killer. What's her name? Pinup lady,
The
whatever.
pinup girl is Dollface and
Yeah.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Pinup lady. He sees her out in the distance, and then I always love this. You hear the like really loud footsteps rushing towards him, and then he turns around, and I guess he just gets kicked in the face or something. I don't know, but I always thought that was a creepy little moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's creepy. And then, meanwhile, Kristen hides, and then eventually she decides, okay, I'm going to make a run for it. I'm going to run to the barn, and I'll see if I can find that radio.
This is
right?
when the movie gets boring.
So she takes a look around and she runs outside, and eventually she makes it to the barn and she tries to use the old radio, and it comes in finally. It's like, this is channel 72. Do we have a go? And then she's like, listen, hey. And then that's when one of the girls, one of the strangers, shows up and bashes the radio. Yeah, I like that the girl. So which one was the one that bashed the radio? Is that Pinup?
I think it was
That's
Pinup
Pinup,
Lady.
yeah.
Pinup, yeah. So she like bashes the radio. I love their masks, by the way. Like the Pinup and
Pinup Girl, Dollface, and
Yeah.
Scarecrow, Man in the Mask. Yeah.
Yeah, I like all three of them are kind of awesome. I like the two girl ones are really cool.
They remind me of the Corey Cunningham mask, like the
Yeah.
Scarecrow, like that minimalistic shit.
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
minimal and kind of has like a weird vintage
yeah.
look to it, and like sometimes like I don't know why, but like people have a weird fear of vintage, especially like
They're creepy as
the
fuck.
simplicity. I think that's what it
Yeah.
is. The simplicity
Do
of
you remember those masks in the Trick or Treat bus segment
yeah.
when they're like, because like masks in the 80s were just scary.
Yeah.
I love pictures of like classrooms of like 70s
Yes.
and 80s
Oh my God.
Halloween where all the
That's
kids are just like,
awesome.
because they're all very, it's like the devil. So you're just in all red and you have like this really stereotypical devil face with the black goatee or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's
Yeah.
just looking at it
It's
and all the kids are just like,
expressionless mask.
Yeah.
They're all standing there. It looks like the classroom's haunted or something.
yep.
Yeah, and no, but that scene in Trick or Treat with all the kids on the bus and their masks are really creepy. There's something about vintage masks that have like this weird. They're like simple, but
Yeah.
people
Like
I think because they are so simple, it's like terrifying. Kind of
Yeah,
like Michael Myers is it's a simple mask, and that's why it works so well.
The Michael Myers mask, though, like I find it less scary than one of those plastic masks.
Yeah,
Because you look at it like only a psychopath would own one of those.
and I have a bunch of them.
Of course.
I have a wall full of masks.
I
like
know.
that.
I love that.
He
Yeah.
makes a mask of every one of his victims.
So
Sick shit.
yeah, I know. So Kristen runs out, and that's when she sees that Mike's car is now on fire, and so she runs back into the house. Kristen then,
Crawls. Because she sprained her ankle.
oh yeah, yep, and she comes face to face with the strangers and gets knocked out. So when Kristen and James wake up,
Did
they're
they like throw him through a window at one point?
yeah,
They throw him back into the house.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's like kind of wandering around the house at one point, and they just like launch him through the window.
Yeah.
Because you think he's probably dead or something, but he's
Right,
just, it
but
looks like
he's-
they just kicked him around a little bit.
Yeah, but the next day, the morning, they wake up and Kristen and James are tied up, and Kristen.
Did you notice that they put her back into her dress?
Yeah, they
And
put her back
his
into the
jacket
dress.
Back on too.
Which,
Yeah.
which immediately you're just kind of like, oh, great, they violated her.
Well, maybe the girls did it though.
It's still kind of a violation.
Oh yeah, I mean it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but,
Yeah. That's
Anyway, you
crossing
really
the
look
line.
at it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
That's
but I
good.
guess they're kind of dicks. Because like even like when
These killers, you think?
This was the moment.
yeah, this is.
Wow, that is too far.
Can I be fair? I'll be fair about something. Freddy Krueger is a bigger dickhead than Michael Myers.
Oh, 100%.
So sometimes killers, they're like, they think they're being funny. Like when James shoots Mike in the face, and then on the window they wrote "killer,"
yeah, they wrote
They're,
killer
like
on
making
them.
fun of him.
Yeah, they're like, look at you stupid bitch.
Yeah. So what they're doing right now is they're setting them up to like almost like a bride and groom type thing,
Yeah.
where they're like making fun of them because of their
Uh-huh.
proposal. Like we know, we
Yeah.
overheard. It's very funny. We found the ring in the woods. You want to try it again?
Right.
And then she says no, and then
She's like, I'm so sorry, but still no.
Oh my god!
It's
Even
really
now,
odd. This was actually the whole setup. You know, this was the proposal.
they'll take their masks off. It's Mike and like,
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think?
what is
Yes?
wrong with you?
This is a nightmare.
Oh my god! I was right to say no. I
should've-
knew you'd say no, and then we come back here.
Now that's like a Scream type twist. Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah, like this whole thing.
this was a proposal.
What do you think?
What if this
is great.
movie was called The Proposal?
Oh my god, that'd be so
And
fun.
Ryan Reynolds was still in it too.
All right, mom and dad, come out here. Come on, and the parents come out and all the friends.
She's like, no.
She's
And-
like, you know what? Sure.
sure. You know, this is pretty good, guys. But
I'm
so
afraid to say no.
so Kristen and James, they wake up, and at one point, Kristen asks, like, "Why are you doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you doing this? Please don't do this." And I like when the girl says, "Because you were home," and you're like, "Ah, that's so terrifying." It could have just been anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Your light was on, so it was you.
I love that.
Yeah.
love that. Like
Yeah.
that delivery. You know, Sam was asking me before we started. I was like, and she's like, "Why do you like it?" And I was like, "Because of this. Why are you fucking with us? Because you're a home. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the reason."
It's almost like you're saying like nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just you were home.
I just wanted to do this, and it sucks for you.
Yeah. And so then they fatally stab James and they stab Kristen, right?
I do like how they're trying to comfort each other though.
Yeah, but right before they're both stabbed.
Yeah, like they're both like because they do love each other. They're
He
just on
notices
different-
she has the ring on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like love each other. They're just like on different pages of their life.
Yeah.
But it's like in those moments when like, you know, you're about to die, all that shit probably falls away, and the only thing that you remember is like, I love
good.
you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's actually makes this whole sequence so like disturbing and like nihilistic and ugly.
Yeah.
You know? But it's like for a horror film, it's just like all A's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how she goes, "Oh, we won't tell anyone. Don't do this. Don't do this." Like, listen, they took off their masks.
That is the scariest
Yeah.
part of that. That's the scariest, most that stuff is why I love this movie. I love that like they take the masks off, and that is the indication that like there's no coming out of this. Like you know who we are now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so like
That
effective.
and then they still try to hide their faces like the best they can. Like the filmmakers.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna say
filmmaker,
filmmaker.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
To not
like-
give it away to us, because
Right.
again, they are strangers.
Right.
It could be anybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's so like again things like that. You show their face, it blows the illusion. Mm-hmm. But like they're very clever about like maybe showing like a profile but far away, but you're never getting like a clear shot of them.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we then cut to the two kids from the beginning. So it kind of like circles back to how we saw the movie open.
Oh wait, before we get to that point, they do run into those kids. The
Oh yeah,
strangers on the way
that's what I
out.
was gonna say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so these two kids are walking along, and we see the truck, which we know belongs to the strangers, and it stops, and the one girl who basically is like the voice of the strangers,
Yep.
she steps out, and she stops the kids, and they're like, "Are you a sinner?" And I love again, she has like the best response. She goes, "Sometimes."
Sometimes.
Yep.
And
Only 7 days a week, bitch.
yeah, and she takes a pamphlet, and then they kind of get back in the truck, and we don't see their faces at all. Like the way they frame it, it's mostly from like her back down, and so she gets back inside, and we just see the back of their heads driving off, and these two kids making their way to the house and finding this crime scene.
Wait, before they like drive away, this is kind of what I wanted to get to.
Yeah,
As they're driving away, they say it'll be easier next time.
yeah, it'll
And
be
you're just
easier
like,
next time.
Fuck.
So that's why I was like always. Well,
We were
we'll
sloppy
get
this
into that.
time.
Yeah, but that's why I was always gonna. I want to bring up the sequels after this, but and we'll talk.
Hey,
about
we
that.
might even cover them someday.
Yeah, and so they drive off, and the two kids walk through the house, and they see all the blood and all that stuff, and they find Liv Tyler, who I always just remembered her dying for some reason, and when I just rewatched this, I was like, oh, she's still alive at the end?
Yeah.
Because she like pops up and she's like, ah, and screams. I was like, why did I always remember that she
Theatrical
died?
version is what I think all three of us just rewatched for this
Oh,
recording.
okay.
But the unrated version,
Yeah.
the director's cut or whatever, is it is confirmed she's dead
Okay.
because Mike's phone is ringing, and she's crawling to get it, and then you see the strangers walk back in, and like I don't think they like stab her or anything again, but they like make sure she's dead at that point.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's weird to see the kid because
Yeah.
it does make those two things just not possible to exist in the same thing.
Right.
But yes, so definitely within the director's vision is she is absolutely also dead.
I saw that cut you're talking about,
Yeah.
and there's extra footage of Kristen crawling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll get into why that annoys me.
So for some reason, maybe that's it. Maybe when I watched it, like I watched the unrated version, and I just remember her dying for some reason.
Yeah.
And so when I was watching this, and she pops back up, I went, "Oh, she lived? Like I didn't remember that."
You always got to shoot him in the head. They always come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, they always come back. Yeah, she had like a Billy Loomis moment where
did.
she's like, "Oh." But
What if that kid was just like, not my movie?
not my movie.
Shoots her in the head.
She's like, it's not your movie. But yeah, no. So that is the end of the movie, and we'll get into our final thoughts and stuff. So Mike, what are your final thoughts on this movie? Like, would you recommend it? Where do you rank this? Like, what are your thoughts?
So I highly recommend this movie. Like I said, it is one of my favorite horror movies, because you were home. Like that line is so startling because it literally is just anyone anywhere. Yeah.
It's
So
unsettling.
And I feel like we're in the same boat because I know we all like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The scariest thing in horror is not monsters, it's hillbillies. It's rednecks. It's the ones that just do it because they like it.
Yeah.
They love doing it. They love torturing and killing and Devil's Rejects, House of Thousand, that type of stuff. Like, and this is the same kind of thing. It's just like, this is just something they want to do. So they're just gonna do it. And who cares? Like, they probably don't care if they get caught and killed. Like, they're just going to keep doing it until they can't. And that is so scary. And like, so that's why I love this one so much. But like, I've kind of got the vibe a little bit. Like, you guys don't necessarily like the next movies because there's only one that's actually a sequel and then it's a reboot. But,
okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
So I liked Prey at Night.
Yeah.
I actually liked it. I thought it was awesome. I like Lewis Pullman a lot, and that was like probably the first time I've seen him in a movie, and I was like, yo, this kid's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, kind of rocks. But so I liked that movie, and then I saw Chapter 1. I liked it more than Rory did, for sure. But I didn't know, so that's just a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake. It is not connected.
Okay, so
it is Rennie Harlan very much just being like, this is the story, because all three films, it's a 3-part story, and they're already filmed. Like, it is one story that he wanted to tell.
Yeah.
And it's the same. It took the concept of anyone, anywhere, and they just took the IP of the strangers and be like, this is what I want to do. And as much as I do like the remake of it's very different. It's very different because they are obviously, I won't go too far into spoilers for, like, you haven't said
I haven't seen Chapter 2 yet.
Is that like they are very much trying to flesh out a cohesive why. And like that takes me out a little bit, which is why I can kind of understand why people aren't loving it, because it does depart from what the original concept of anyone, anywhere. These are just strangers that you don't know.
They had a different line too. So like when at the end when she says, "Because you were home," the line in Chapter 1 was "because you were here."
Right. Yeah.
And that's a totally different thing.
They're trying to build it out as if it is this town thing that happens.
Yeah.
Like,
and that just
don't go up in
sucks.
those woods.
Yeah.
Like, there's...
Don't go down that road.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Don't go down that road.
Exactly that. Of like, people are just aware, and it's less of them being strangers because it's just like, oh yeah, this is the thing that happens in town.
Yeah.
I just something about
the
like
fireflies
Yeah.
of
Yes.
that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you were home is like a really scary line because again we were just saying like it could just be like you just were unlucky.
Yeah.
And also the invasiveness of like
Yeah.
home and like security.
Uh-huh.
And so to be like, because you were home, and it just like strips you away from all that security that you would feel
Yeah,
at your
it's-
house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Scary stuff. When you say because you're here, it's just kind of like loses. It's
Yeah.
just sometimes it's just wording.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
because you're here, like
right
a,
in this
like
specific
a mall.
Yeah,
God,
it was a mall up on the map. on the
you are
wall.
here.
It does imply that there was a plan. Like, yeah, oh, you did
Right.
this Airbnb. Like, this is the trap.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
were planning on you getting here.
It takes
Yeah.
out like the randomness of the whole thing.
It does,
and
yeah,
and
yeah.
the randomness is what makes it very scary.
yeah.
But yeah.
Another thing that came up when I was watching this with Sam last night was they are doing so in this movie, not talking about any of the other sequels or stuff, is they're doing things that make sense. It's not like they're making bad decisions like other tropes in horror movies of like, oh, I'll be right back, or like
Right.
you go somewhere alone. Like, they are actually trying to survive this thing, and that's what makes it scary. Is like, even though they're doing the things that probably make sense,
Yeah.
they're still losing.
Yeah.
And then, but I like that it's sloppy. Like they're trying.
It's human,
things-
yeah. It's like
very
I'm
human
scared
sloppy.
and I'm trying to survive, and I'm just grasping at straws. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, like you just keep on losing because you are not prepared for this. This is what they came here to do. They want
Yeah.
to be this, and they want to scare you and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And you would recommend this, of course.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ray, your final thoughts on this movie, The Strangers?
I remember when this movie came out, there weren't a whole lot of traditional slasher movies being made at this point.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the theater to see this with Matt Rinaldi, and we were both just like floored by it. We're just like, wow, like this is so effective and creepy and just has so many great moments to it. And again, what I was saying earlier, like we literally saw it 5 times. I stole the trailer for this movie out of the theater. I own it, a 35 millimeter trailer for it. They're gonna throw it away anyway, so don't judge me.
Yeah.
I just took it home. I gave it a place to live, rent free. It's a thing like, you know, gosh, I'm gonna say like 10 years had gone by before I watched it again,
Yeah.
and you know, with a fresh take on it, I think the beginning and the ending are like really, really well done and effective. I love like the lighting of the movie because it's very like, it just sort of feels like real life lighting and not like necessarily like straight up movie lighting. I like the characters' performances because it's a little more subdued. It's very like naturalistic. Right? The dialogue is minimalistic for sure. There's no like soliloquies or anything like that going on in this movie. And then all the scares they're very like human fears, which I really like, and they're done very well. It's not just like them like, you know, like cutting people's heads off or anything like that. It's just
Yeah.
like they're terrorizing you before they finally just decide to kill you strapped to a chair.
And even the killing, like they have the knife and they're just like
Taking
very
turns.
intimate about it.
Yeah.
Of like, this is what it's all. They're finishing.
Dude.
You know, like this is the orgasm. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And fun fact, a family that slays together stays together.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, and that was my interpretation of these characters for a long time until it was like, oh, this is pinup girl, doll face, and everything. I very much looked at it as kind of like he was father, and then you got mother and daughter, and they are like obedient to them, and like that scene kind of is what brought my mind to that, is because they are very like attached to him, is what it appears to
Yeah,
be
like he
Yeah.
seems to have like the authority in the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I know, like, you know, again, 10 years down the road, having watched it again, I'll say if I were to have any real complaint with it, is the midsection. The highest point in the movie for me is when the bag man is watching her in the kitchen, and then how it escalates into like the music skipping and her screaming. I think that's the scariest point in the movie. And then like I love all this stuff when James comes home and they're like, accidentally shoot Mike and that stuff. When Kristen's on her own and she's just like running from place to place and crawling around and hiding and close call, I find that whole section of the movie to be awfully boring because it's repetitive and it's not like doing anything. It's like a trapping that some of these movies fall into sometimes. Yeah. It's not unbearable to watch, but it is like you go so high. Yeah. And then it's just like crashes.
Yeah. They did need to get more of those jump scares in.
Yeah, they need to do something a little bit more interesting than Kristen runs into one room. Like in a shed, in a closet.
The closet with the really big slots.
Yeah, and god damn it, when she's looking through the slots and he sits down, I really wanted him to sit at the table and just start eating that ice cream. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see Bagman do.
Yeah, or if he just had it and he was just like... Like
no, I just want him to take a load
off.
Off.
Throwing it down on the ground. I would love that too.
I wanted him to just be like, wow, man, I've been running a lot tonight. I've earned a treat. But... I'll just say this: as far as it goes, I would recommend this movie. Yeah, I think it what it does right, it does extremely well, right? Mm-hmm. And then the stuff that it doesn't do as well doesn't really ruin the experience any. It's just that there's a bit of a lull in the second act that I'm just like, you could have done something to make it a little bit more interesting. But it is a great little slasher film. Yeah. I haven't enjoyed anything that's come out of that franchise since. I think it's a classic case of the one and done. Like a lot of these horror franchises sometimes try to milk the whole thing a little bit further, but there's just nowhere else to go with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, realistically speaking, it's like the concept is like, oh, you weren't, like you guys were home. Yeah. Scary. And then they get away with it. Right. Yeah. It's like the only thing that you can do is do it again in a different location.
Yeah, which is what Prey at Night is. Yeah.
But here's the thing. This movie tried to keep it very like down to earth, keep it very real. The sequel felt more like a slasher film. Yeah. And it didn't have that. It felt more like a movie, and it felt less scary as a result. And Chapter 1, I mean, fuck that movie. Yeah, man, I felt like I was watching I thought it was a very violent CW movie. Like it had that sort of like that glossiness to it, and like the.
Are you calling out CW?
I am, man. I like the CW, but
not me too.
But I just felt like it just was sort of like what happens when like a corporation gets their hands on a property and they like make it like glossy and very like packaged for an audience that they don't understand. Yeah. And it falls on its face and no one likes it, but they're like, shit, we already filmed 3 of these. Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to put them out. But yeah, speaking strictly of the first one, if you haven't seen it, give it a watch. It's great. Watch it when you're home alone. Yeah.
With the doors unlocked.
And if you have a heart condition, it's recommended. Go on, EJ.
Yeah, no, I feel like I would just reiterate everything you guys just said. How I feel about it, because it's a great, terrifying movie. It's a great slasher film in terms of, well, I would say like a psychological thriller. Like that, it just hits so well. Yeah. And in the reality, everything you guys basically said, I will just say the same.
I sign off.
And I definitely would recommend this movie because it's really, really creepy, and I feel like it still holds up really well too.
It does. It's still creepy. And this goes for a lot of movies, right? But like, nothing's gonna hit the same way as the first time you see it, and you are also scared because now when you know.
Right, it's kind of like, well, here he comes around the corner again. Yeah, but that first time, man, I like again, just such a great theatrical experience. Yep. And there's not a lot of movies that can generate great reactions from crowds. This movie did, and that will always be in my mind when 100%. I think of this movie. Him standing there and just the crowd gasping, like, you know, and it was a magical moment. So, yeah, this movie is great. I definitely recommend it, especially if you're a horror fan. If you haven't watched The Strangers yet, man, get to it. It's good. It's really
Stop
good.
having a life. Watch more movies.
Stop having a life and watch it. And I would recommend at least checking out, if you really do feel this movie, it's worth checking out the sequels too. Yeah. Which I'm sure we'll cover one day.
Yeah.
And because I would like to revisit those as well.
Sure.
All right, and then one of our new things that we like to do is our favorite kill. I know there's only very few in here, but what was your favorite kill?
I mean, I think the just stabbing of James at the end, like the kill of the strangers killing them at the end of like, I mean, it just is the payoff of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Rory?
I like when James kills that ice cream at the table. Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, I mean, options are limited. I think they're James, I guess.
Yep, James, Mike.
I liked Mike, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike gets shot in the fucking face.
I'm
going to say James, because I do feel like, because I don't really ever get to see Liv Tyler officially dead, so it reverts to James. I do find them just being stabbed in the chairs to be, like, very unsettling.
Yeah.
Because it's very, like, cruel and a little real-worldy.
Yeah.
Like, Michael Myers is, like, nice enough to impale you and stick you into a fuse box so that your head blows up.
Yeah.
It's a little over the top and silly, so I don't, it doesn't have, like, that real, like, oh, this could happen.
Mr. Strode.
Mr. John Strode in Halloween the Curse of Michael Myers' head blows up. If you haven't seen it, god damn it, give it a watch. But, yeah, I'd say James.
I actually will go with Mike. And the reason why is because it subverted my expectations. I thought he was going to die via axe, right, into the back. And then him turning the corner and getting shot. I was just like, whoa, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, that just happened? So it totally surprised me the first time. And, so I kind of give that my favorite moment, like favorite kill.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though it's James that did it, not so much the strangers, but it works.
I mean, it plays into the whole night of the situation. Because the night is what the scary thing, like, is just the whole event of... Because it makes me actually think of, as we were talking about the part where James kills Mike.
Yeah.
And how the hero was the one that did this. It made me think of the end of all of our favorites, Scream 6.
Yes.
Where they were just in that theater and murderized the murderers.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the movie, the three of them just walk away. Like, the cops are all there, everything, like, they came out of there, they're soaked in blood, but like, good happy ending. And they just walk down the alley, and I'm like,
what a crazy time.
yeah, like, can you believe last night? Like, that was nuts.
Yeah.
But then the cops aren't stopping, like, nothing.
Right.
And they're just leaving, just like, like, let's just move on from this.
Should we
Let's
take
never
their
talk about this
testimony,
again.
Chief?
No.
Nah, they look like they're having too much fun.
I think they killed the cop. Nah, let him go.
Nah.
They're good. But it was Detective Bailey. Yeah, no one liked him on the force
He's
anyways.
He was very pushy.
Move on.
Yeah. What if they, like, are framing him? Nah, that fucking dude did it. But
Do you want to stay
I know
up all
everyone
night?
else is dead except for them, so
yeah.
I guess we just don't know what happened.
Anybody else want to
Right.
close this case? Because I certainly don't want to stay here on a Saturday night.
But yeah, no, that's so true. It's so funny to think about. They just walk out and like no one questions it at all.
They're just like, we're gonna go home now. Okay.
Like, we want to take you downtown, question you a little bit.
Hey, that
Nah,
girl!
nah.
That girl just threw evidence on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she drops
Scream
the
mask.
knife, and everyone's just like, "Oh, no, it's the mask. Yeah, it's Billy's mask."
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's like stolen.
yeah.
yeah.
But doesn't she keep the knife too, or does she?
I think so.
Because she still has.
Like, she had it, right?
Well, guys,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. We'll find out when she returns in Scream 7.
Oh, right.
Oh,
What? Wait, did something happen?
Oh no!
Is she okay?
Let's go into our emojis. And Mike, if you want to start us off, what are your emojis for this movie?
A wedding ring.
Yeah.
That awkward emoji, you know, where the smiley face is showing his teeth, like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's awkward.
Yes.
And then a knife. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
right?
Yeah. I love it. Rory?
I got the EJ emoji and begging for change emoji. No, I got
Perfect.
I got a bag and a man. Put them together and you got something. I got an axe. I got a heart and with a 5 next to it because I saw this in theaters 5 times. Before when we were talking about how you guys need to start going to the movies more, well, we practice what we preach here on Freakles. And I got a bag of popcorn because I think I choked on a piece when I was watching this at one time. But yeah, I like this movie. Those are my emojis.
So I have the drama masks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like that simplicity of like what they're wearing is pretty terrifying and pretty scary. So, and I also give this like a rock sign, like you know, because this movie rocks.
Yep.
So, all right, let's get into our plugs.
It's time for a plug.
All right, Mike, you can go first. What do you have to plug? But also, what projects are coming up? Anything cool?
Yeah, so this episode may come out after, but I'll still talk about it anyways. Shantytown is helping with the marketing aspects of Carbondalian. It's a big
sweet.
alien fest that happens in Carbondale for a UFO crash that happened in 1974.
Yeah.
Is that what happened to Carbondale?
What?
What?
This, yeah. It was an alien. A UFO crashed into the lake or pond or something over there.
Yes.
And it was a cover up. So last year was the 50th anniversary. This year is the 2nd annual Carbondalian Festival.
Cool.
November 8th, 2025. But if you miss it for 2025, we will be back for a 3rd year next year. So
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
we try to keep it in that first weekend of November. So
Now, is it true that there's a booth where you can get probed?
yeah, it's behind the porta potties.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
interested.
actually in the porta potties. There's just a guy down there, and it's like, sit down, sit down, sit down. Yes, yes, I got him. Got one. No, but I love that, and
Yeah.
because I love like MUFON, like the
Yep.
UFO network,
Yep.
and I remember learning about that not that long ago, and I've been wanting to go to one of the festivals. It always happens on the weekends I work and stuff.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
but I love that the whole town gets really into this festival.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and the people that are really have the initiative of it are Nicole and Jack, who own Elements Cafe in Carbondale, which
okay.
they just opened. So if you haven't been there, go check it out. Great food, great coffee, and Stephanie Calruso that are putting this all together. And Shantytown just comes in to help execute some of the stuff, but this is their brainchild, and it's a killer. It's a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how about anything else? Besides, of course, Shantytown.
Yeah, I mean Shantytown design.
Yeah.
Need a website, need some marketing needs, SEO, any of that stuff. We can handle that. So,
I just want to say one thing. Fuck Shanty Hill.
Yeah,
yeah, those perverts.
those dicks.
Perverts.
Those absolute.
I got pictures, Shanty Hill. I'm going to the
Dickheads.
cops.
No, but that's cool. And then, and are you guys still trying to organize anything else or no?
Not currently. Not currently.
Okay.
That's the biggest push that has taken up a good chunk of time for the year.
Yeah.
But other than that, we'll have more to come. So
Yeah.
again, shantytowndesign.com. You can see some cool stuff that's coming up.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Rory.
I've got things to plug, and plug them I will.
I once killed a man with a bayonet.
I once killed a man with a plug. Raven View Productions. More on this type of stuff soon. We got plans we were just talking about. Things
yeah.
coming up. It's a film production company first and foremost. Get to do cool things with that, but then most importantly, that's the production company that puts this stupid podcast out each and every Wednesday like clockwork.
Hell yeah.
I had a guy come up to me on the street and say, "How do you guys stay so consistent? My life has fallen apart. My wife has left me, but you guys get a podcast out every single Wednesday." And I'm like, "We're winners.
Yeah, that's what
We're
winners
buddy."
do.
And I pushed him down into the mud.
And fiber pills.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fiber
That's how we
pills.
stay consistent.
Yeah. I also take other things that I find in the medicine cabinet that don't have labels on them.
Oh, that's cool. Oh my God. Wait, I have to bring this up because I almost forgot. When we were at the Dietrich Theater, there was an ad for like a local like. Do you know what I'm gonna talk about?
Exactly what you're talking about.
They're like Wyoming County. It's a like home to all the great spots of like the blah 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 blah. Also, don't let your kids get into the drugs, right? And it has like a
Baby, like open a drawer.
yeah, there's like a baby that opens a drawer. It's like, if you have extra pills laying around, make sure to like lock them up and stuff. But then it talks about like a local drug problem that is happening. And I'm like, what is going on with this ad?
Don't let your babies try fentanyl. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
What?
The fuck?
It just takes this weird turn. Or opium addiction, right?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they showed
Yep.
they showed this like this footage of babies on Skid Row.
So weird.
They're all hooked on fentanyl.
No, but it just started off like really wholesome, like the Mullet Steamtown, where people shop. This is like
These days, it's like
it's like Wyoming County. People have an opium addiction. It's really bad. You're like, what?
for the record, the Steamtown Mall has updated their jingle to Mall Steamtown, where families get shot. My joke is that's not a great place right now.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like disrupt, but it just I had to bring that up really fast.
It was definitely worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sarah Vista Broker Real Estate. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, or drop one on a loved one,
A wicked
a
witch.
witch of sorts, you can look her up. Fourth Cut Reviews, Churs Conforti. He's doing stuff.
He's out there.
He's out there on the internet. Chursing up. Keyboard Warrior Churs Conforti has been chursing all over that internet. Chursing here, chursing there, chursing all over the place. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's doing stuff, though. You should look him up. I know he was on the Instagrams for a while, and there was a point where he was reading from the Bible and stuff.
Yeah.
So those videos are out there for you to find. We got Gravy Diggers Pot Pies.
Puppies.
The pot pies that take lives.
Aw.
I've lost 3 people I love to Gravy Diggers Pot Pie. I'd say they died with a smile on their face, but it's super hard to smile when your mouth is full of glass. Schwartz Dreamboat. You can see him perform at the Electric City Improv with former guests that we had on. We had Ed
Zaleski.
Zaleski and Alec James. You can see them perform at the Electric City Improv, where they're just doing this genius level improv, man. It's super funny. Will pull you out of a bad mood. Real Chronicles, friend of the show, Dave Gonzalez. I was just on the show. By the time you hear this episode, he will have released a dissection of the movie Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. It was me and friend of the show, Greg Caldwell, just digging into that movie because we all loved it. But yeah, you can look up Dave at the Cinematic Reel. That's where you can find all of his awesome reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and such. Don't just read the blurbs. You got to also read the full reviews because that's how you blow guys like that up. Criterion Collection, because we suck their dick so hard on this show. I'm just saying. Kitties of Any PA Pet Rescue. Do I have to go into it anymore? I'm gonna. I'm gonna have to. I'm not gonna. I don't have to anymore. You guys know the bit, but I'm just saying, those people, they do things that are incredible. They save cats. They get them homes. They get them food. I've seen photos like before and after things. The before photos make me want to throw up. They're so sad. And then you see the after, and they just look like happy cats that just need homes. And you can have a home opened up to one of these cats. Just stop being a selfish prick and just do it. You can, or you can just donate your time or food or whatever you want to do to those cats because they're cute, and that's where my cat Ella came from, and she's made my life better. Very few suicide attempts this morning because of that cat. And that's all I got right now. We're going to shift it on over to EJ, who's clearly wearing a bag on his head.
Yeah, it's my new thing. It's my new look. You like it?
Oh, it's horrifying.
Yeah, thank you. That's not what I was going for. But really fast, is this... Yeah, so November 9th, is this after or before? I don't know.
What do I look like? I'm on the show or something?
I'll be in New York City acting in Baby Moon, so come check it out. It's off Broadway on 44th and Broadway or something like that. Anyways, come check it out. And check out Adam Farley's music at the mdgcrew.com, which is pretty cool. His music is awesome and it saves lives. Talking about saving lives, we have the new metal messiah, Jon Snow.
Metal Messiah.
Jon Snow.
Jonathan Snow.
So if you want to be saved and and you want to just have that moment where you feel reborn, right?
Testify.
And testify. Go to see Jon Snow live. Check out EasternTributeCollective.com where you can see upcoming shows of all their concerts they have coming up. Jon Snow, if you see him live, it'll change you forever. So make sure to go see this guy live, right?
No pressure.
No pressure, but
do it.
you will be reborn.
Let it snow.
Also, check out Variant Season. Friend of the show, Will Perna, is in this band. And this guy, he's always been passionate about music. And it's so cool to see him put out just awesome stuff and being a great musician. So check out Variant Season.
Recording music better than a lot of production companies out there.
Yes.
I'm just saying, the quality of what he does is unmatched in my opinion.
Yeah, and then I just also I forgot. Adam is working with MTG Crew to put out a song hopefully soon. So definitely check that out too. I almost forgot.
Keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open because it's gonna be dropping.
Use your ears to hear.
Check
Adam
out
Farley.
Respawn Tattoo. We have friend of the show, Gentle J. He's giving out tats over there, and this guy rules. So make sure to check out Respawn Tattoo on Drinker Street in Dunmore, PA.
He is a very, very gifted artist.
Yeah,
And then you talk to him, and he's just like a great guy.
the coolest.
Like, they don't make them nicer than him.
yeah, he actually like sent over a whole. Like earlier, I was like looking for songs to make for a new Halloween playlist that I'm like, I have like all the typical ones, but I always like to hear like other people just throw out some. He sent me a whole playlist. He's like, yo, here's a playlist. Check it out. And it's all like songs I haven't heard. So I was like, oh, awesome, man. This is great.
Nice.
So, yeah, Gentle J is just the bomb.
Man.
I always plug Shantytown, so of course check out Shantytown Design. It's beautiful, and Mike Vinci is the Vinci of
Da Vinci.
The Da Vinci.
Yeah, so make sure to check that out. If you need a cool website or logo design, check that out. And the
If
reason
you'd
we
like
bring
to
it up,
see some of his work,
check out frequelspodcast.com. This guy designed it. You guys designed some of the clothing and stuff, right? You guys designed the hat.
oh, remember
And
that
stuff.
hat? That hat was cool.
Yeah. So check out. We have shirts. We have sweatshirts. We have
Coffee mugs.
glassware.
More
Cigarettes.
to come, for sure.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Are the cigarettes on there still?
It's sold out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Look
Yeah.
at
Sold out.
that. Look at that.
It's because we didn't have an age restriction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Our bad, but like money.
Whatever.
You
That
know?
was in that commercial, remember? We were actually part of the problem.
We
they
were part of
saying.
the problem. Yeah,
They're like frequels is causing lung cancer
yeah.
and giving kids fentanyl.
giving fentanyl in their cigarettes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Whoops.
anyways.
We signed a few bad contracts. We got greedy.
Yeah, it wasn't us. It was bad
someone
dealings.
else. Yeah.
it was-
Somehow this is somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So check out frequelspodcast.com if you want to check out links to everything we talked about and also our merchandise. And like Rory said earlier in the show, if you get any shirt or glassware or something, take a picture, send it to us, and we'll share it on our social media. We appreciate and love you guys. Again, special thanks to Mike Vinci for being here. Please come back as soon as you can.
Okay.
Because I love hanging out with your brother.
I love it.
I love you. And so special thanks to you, and special thanks to everyone at home for listening. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in every single week. We hope you enjoyed your Halloween. We hope you enjoy November. And guys, with that being said, thank you for listening to
Because you're a podcast.
I borrow some change. No, time for Mike. Pass him over to me.
I thought we were joking.
Pass him over.